I'm not
That skill
ready
is not
yet.
ready. Barrier, 31%. Horror Corpse Axe, Champion. Barrier, 0%. Mana 10%.
I'm not
That
ready
skill is
yet.
not ready. Revenant. Revenant. Blood Magus. Not enough mana to be mana. That skill is not ready. Revenant. Blood Magus. Horror Corpse Bout. Horror
I'm
Captain.
not ready yet.
Barrier, 0%. That's horror. Ghoul. Vampire. Ghoul. Shocking horror corpse hat. Blood
I'm
boil.
not
That's
ready.
shocking horror revenant. Vampire bat. Revenant. Vampire bat. There's not enough mana to use that skill. Vladimir Razorbills. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 50, mana 100%, mana 60, mana 37%, mana 58%, mana 40, mana 17%, hook mana 38%, mana 59%, cool. Mana
I'm
70,
not ready.
cool. Mana 36, not enough cool. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 84%. Door. Ghoul. Vampire bat. Barrier, 31%. Ghoul.
I need time.
Barrier,
to prepare.
0%. Horse, Vampire bat. Artillery shrine. Mana 86%. Horse. Revenant. Vampire bat. Horror corpse bat. Ghoul. Artillery shrine. Mana 33%. Fallen. Mana Fallen. Ice Clan. Mana 21%. Ice Clan Marauder. Ice Clan Shot. Mana Oppressor. Mana 58%. Oppressor. Succubus. Mana 11%. Oppressor. Succubus. Iron Mauler. Ancestor. Mana 20%. Mana 46%. Succubus. Oppressor. Not enough mana to use that. Mana 26%. Oppressor. 47%. Mana 68%. Mana 28%. Succubus. Oppressor. Succubus. Mana 20%. Succubus. Oppressor. Not enough mana. Succubus. Oppressor. Mana 25%. Not 15. Barrier, 31%. Snowy Oppressor. Nightmare Oppressor. Snowy Oppressor. Elite. Snowy Oppressor. Shattering Succubus. Barrier, 0%. Greater Radiant Chest. Mana 99%. Enigma Cube of Shredding Blade. Mark Blood. Mark Gale. Mark Dread. Mice. Marked as left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier, 31%. Vampire bat. Blood boils. Mana 29%. Barrier, 30%. Vampire revenant. Not enough mana to use. Darius Frostbite. Elite.
I need
That
time.
skill is not ready. Mana 83%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Door. Ghoul. Revenant.
I'm not ready
Mana
yet.
83%. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 0%. Shock. That skill is not ready. Shocking Blood Magus. Shocking Blood Boils. Blood Boils. Vampire Bat. Revenant. Blood Magus. Vladimir Seed Master Ruin. Recover Vampire Bat. Barrier, 0% mana 21%. Not enough mana. Seed Master Ruin. Elite. Revenant. Seed Master Ruin. Elite.
I'm not
That skill
ready
is
yet.
not ready. Seed Master Ruin. Elite. Barrier, 0 mana 97%. Left shoulder button. That
I
skill is
need
not ready.
time to prepare that.
That skill is not ready. Blood Magus.
I'm not
Kill
ready
him.
yet.
Ghoul. Revenant. Barrier, 31%. Tell 'em Firehorn. Flesh. Life
I
Pet
need
Cool.
time.
Blood Revenant. Blood Mate. Tell 'em Firehorn. Cool. Like Flop Diddy No 73. Mana 82%. Tell 'em Firehorn. Kellum Fireborn. Karpov Rotanov, Elite. Kellum Fire, Karpov Rotanov, Elite. Mana 36, Kellum Firehorn. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 26 for Awakened Glyphstone. Mana 46%. Upgrade Glyph. Mana 88%. Horror Archer. Barrier, 31 Revenant. Barrier, Mana 7 Blood Magus. Mana 59%, that skill is not ready. Barrier, 31%. Vampire Bat. Barrier, 0%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder, Revenant, Door.
I'm not
that skill.
ready yet.
Revenant. Mana chest. Bottom action button. Interact.
I'm not
that skill
ready
is
yet.
not ready. Horror Captain. Dork. Vampire Bat. Mana Revenant. Mott Revenant. Mana 8% cool. Mana 29%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 93%. Warlord Vigorous Crew marked as junk. Stable Flop Diddy No Sev Warlord Gaunt Stable Sovereign Vambraces. Ancestral Legendary Glove Flop Diddy No 73. Stable Sovereign Vambrace Flop Stable Warlord Stable Warlord Gauntlets of Accursed marked as
I'm not
that skill
ready
is not
yet.
ready. Character marked as junk. Warlord Gauntlets of a Stable Sovereign Vambrace. Stable Sovereign Vambraces. Marked as junk. Warlord Gauntlet marked as character. Shifter Ruins Black Elixir of Momentum. Elixir of Iron Barbs 2. Wretched Delve Nightmare Sigil. Alterwood Nightmare Sigil. Wretched Delve Nightmare Sigil. And you don't have access to Wretched Delve yet. You don't have access to Wretched Delve yet. You don't have access to Wretched Delve yet. Alter consumes. You initiated a vote. Vote to start Alterwood Nightmare Dungeon, Tier 26. Enabled. 01. Direct powerful, build-changing unique items can be found in World Tier 3, Nightmare, and even more can be found. Kordrog left shoulder but increased critical strike. Nightmare teleport confirmation. Nightmare Flop Diddy No 73. The season journey can be found in the Seasons tab in the menu. Wolf Run Chase, left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Alderwood. Slay the Aldurkin, 3. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. The Dodger Peak Cairn. That's Leakin Terror, Leakin Fire, Tusk Charger. Barrier, Tusk Charger. Mana 21%. Not an Tusk Charger. Mana Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast.
I'm
Thorn
not
Beast.
ready yet.
Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Mangy Hound. Splendid Chest. Mana 23%. Thorn Beast. Thundering Leap and Terror. Elite. Barrier. 0. Mana 57%. Haldukin. Elite. Mana 70. Life 67%. Haldukin. Mana. That skill is not like Haldukin. Elite. Mangy Hound. Leap and Terror. Leap and Fire Walk. Leap and Terror. Mangy Hound. Mangy Hound. Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Tusk Charger. Haldukin. Haldukin. Leap and Fire Walk. Leap and Fire. Leap and Fire. Leap and Fire Walker. Leap and Terror. Barrier. Thorn Beast. Mana 5. Mangy Hound.
I'm not
Barrier.
ready yet.
Thorn Beast. Mana 95%. Careful Thorn Beast. Tusk Charger. Thorn Tusk. Haldukin. Tusk Charge. Tusk. Thorn Beast. Leap and Terror. Mod Burning Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Dreadful Thorn. Scorching Leap and Fire Orb. Stormy Thorn Beast. Scorching Leap. Stormy Thorn. Scorching Leap and Mana Tusk. King. Mana 6. Barrier. Barrier. 0%. Thorn Beast. Left shoulder button. Barrier. 31%.
I need time
Thorn
to prepare
Beast.
that.
Barrier. 0%. Tusk Charge. Thorn Beast. Tusk Charger. Tusk Charger. Mana 21%. Tusk Charger. Thorn Beast. Barrier. 31%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Thorn Beast. Mana 71%. Leap and Fire Walk. Leap and Terror. Thorn Beast. Mana Thorn Beast. Lock Artillery Shrine. Thorn Beast. Mana 70%. Thorn Beast. Mana 91%. Mangy Hound. Thorn Beast. Thorn. Leap and Fire Walker. Mana 60. Thorn Beast. Barrier. 31. Thorn Beast. Thorn Beast. Mana 81%.
I'm not ready yet.
Thorn Beast. Shock. The Butcher. Mangy Hound. Thorn. The Butcher. Thundering. That's the Butcher. The Butcher. The Butcher. Leap and Fire Walker. Mangy Hound. The Butcher. The Butcher. Dreadful Leap. Mangy Hound. The Butcher. Barrier. Not enough. Dreadful Leap and Fire Walker. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana. The Butcher. Hell Caller Leap and Terror. The Butcher. Hell Caller. The Butcher. The Butcher. The Butcher. That skill is not ready. Leap and Terror. Mana 53. Leap and Terror. Mana 75%. Druidic. Mana 96%. Leap and Fire Walker. Mana 64%. Circle of the Frozen Tundra. Ancestral Legendary Ring. 889 item power. Smiting Circle. Circle of the Storm Mark. Life 68%. Mana 100%. Life 83. Leap and Fire Walker. Mangy Hound. Fire Orb. Treasure Goblet. Treasure Goblet.
I'm not ready
Leap and
yet.
Fire Walker. Leap and Fire Walker. Barrier. 31%. Tusk Charger. Barrier. 0%. Treasure Goblet. Bound. Cup. Leap and Cup. Thorn. Rune. Leap and Terror. Tusk. Scorching Leap and Terror. Tusk Charge. Thorn Beat. Scorching Leap and Terror. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 6. Life 90. Mana 81%. Damnation. Runic Cleats of Audacity. Ancestral. Hectic Doom Treads. Ancestral. Runic Cleats. Hectic Doom. Mark as Healing Well. Bottom action button. Interact. Barrack Moon Scryer's Glaive. Defeat Den Mother. Barrier. 0%. Den Mother. Barrier. 42. Mana 8%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Den Mother. Winter Hunter. Den Mother. That skill is not ready. Pink Mana 60%. Mana 82%. Mark Wizard's Touch of Conflagration. Conceded Sika. Ancestral Legendary. Conceded Nimble Staff. Conceded Sika. Magic. Terror. Dreamcatcher of Marked as junk. Heck. Upgrade Glyph. Available to allocate. 104 history. Flame Beater. 28/8 key passives are the final unlock in the skill tree, providing powerful effects that can greatly enhance your build. Saragard. Moon Scryer's Glaive. Bottom action button. Interact. Echo of Hatred. Mask BYF Luke Art Null. VYF Ludenbarb,
I need
that skill is
time
not
to
ready.
prepare that.
TG Mass 1 Corman, upgrade potion, craft transmute craft elixirs. Disable elixir transmutation. Disable Andariel's visage. Ahavarian, Spear of Lycander. Ancestral unique staff. 925 to 9 Andariel's visit. Harlequin melted heart ring of starless skies. Ancestral Tyrael's mind. And innate disabled. Ingolot cache. Legendary crafted cache, Snape 94. Character, marked as, Goenham, tarnished M, seal, marked as junk, tarnished, chip to ruins, blackened femur, MFT, imprint aspect, codex of how, MFT, seed, salvage, aspect upgraded, heck, MFT, MFT, necro, art null, heal, F's, necroborn, character, available points, 3. 4,800,000 normal bottom rare node. Elemental balance. Plus 10.0%. Necroborn 79. Magic node. Plus 5 points. MFT going normal node. Plus 5 willpower. Magic node. Plus MFT Goenham 100. Normal node. Plus bottom action button. Unlock. MFT Goenham 100. 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 Necroborn 79. 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 Necroborn Ambadha 100. Lobo 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 Ambadha 100. Necroborn 79. Necroborn 79. Necroborn 70. Abilities. Available points. Available points. Conjuration. Enhanced. Basics. Frostbolt. Rank 1 5. Firebolt. Rank 1. Frostbolt. Rank 1 5. Arc. Firebolt. Frostbolt. Abilities. Left shoulder, right Talitha. Silent _ beating heart queen _ bad. Necro left right tap. Dark Necro character 1 4 million left right palette Necro character 1/5 enabled Flame Ice Blade Hydra Blit Ice Blades rank 1/5 Conjuration Hide Blit Deep Freeze Blitz Meteor Lightning Spear rank 1/5 Conjuration Chain Frostbolt Neck Firebolt Frostbolt ability Necroreborn 79 Necroreborn 79 left shoulder button Skosk waypoint Necroreborn 79 you can increase the potency of your healing potions by visiting the alchemist. LB Saragard, that fun Lily up Remo. Bottom action but that skill is not ready. World tier statue. World tier, world tiers. Changing your world tier terminates all active portal abilities. Conjuration, left shoulder but right act. Talitha, 89-1, Sex, Whisper, invite, request, invite to party. Chemical 1, set wisp the this show add remove the block the remove add show this the play wisp left shoulder button, right shoulder button cycle channels. Search Cathedral that skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred.
I'm not
that skill
ready
is
yet.
not ready. Door, Cathedral of Light. Bottom action button. After finishing the campaign, new challenges and rewards await in the Nightmare and Torment World tiers. Hallowed Cloister, Cathedral of Light. Bottom action button. Interact. Cathedral of Light. Collect animus from the Revenant Knights. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Flop Sex Side Ed 1. That skill is not ready. Barrel, that skill is Shattering Chest. Ring. Barrel, Adherent. 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 That skill, Night Penitent. Night Penitent. Adherent, that's Adherent, Inquis, Adherent, Night Penitent. Mana 45%, Inquisitor. Night Penitent. Mana 30, Night Penitent. Mana 62%, that skill is not ready. Mana 83%. Barrel. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Left shoulder button. Barrel. Inquisitor. Night Penitent. Abilities. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. That skill is not Revenant Knight. Tainted Night Penitent. Mana, not enough mana to use that skill. Tainted Inquisitor. Delete. Mana 71%. Mana 92%. Adherent. Mana 85%. Adherent. Mana 86%. Revenant Barrel. Mana 64. Revenant Knight. Mana 26%. Revenant Knight. Mana 69. Night Penitent. Mana 64%. Mentor. Mana 85%. Barrel. Inquisitor. Mana 64%. Night Penitent. Mana 26%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 94%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. Door. Knight, Inquisitor. Mana 6 Inquisitor. Mana 89%. Adherent. Grave Knight Penitent. Elite 1. Mana 67%. Barrel. Mana 88%. Barrel. Door. Barrel. Adherent. Mana 6. Knight Penitent. Knight Penitent. Mana 60%. Knight Penitent. Door. Mana 81%. Adherent. Barrier. 31%. Inquisitor. Barrier. 0. Adherent. Mana Knight Penitent. Mana 15%. Mana 36%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 8 barrel. Barrier. 31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Animus Urn. Not enough cup. Animus Urn. 1. Knight Penitent. Mana 64%. Adherent. Inquisitor. Barrier. Adherent. Knight Penitent. Mana 86. Knight Penitent. Mana 60. Knight Penitent. Barrel. Mana Revenant Knight. Mana Revenant Knight. Knight Penitent. Mana 65%. Adherent. Mana 85%. Door. Bottom action button. Interact. Furlong. Deposit Animus into. That skill is door. Bottom action button. Knight Penitent. That skill is not ready. Knight Penitent. Adherent. Mana 35%. Thundering Adherent. Thundering Knight Penitent. Adherent. Mon Adherent. Mana 92. Barrier. 31%. Adherent. Mon Arrow. Mana 85. Knight Penitent. Mana 86%. Barrel. Adherent. Mana 60. Barrel.
I'm not ready
Barrier.
yet.
31%. Flop sex side at 10. Barrier. 0%. Animus Urn. Bottom action Inquisitor. Barrier. Adherent. Mana 68%. Knight Penitent. Mana 62. That skill is not ready. Inquisitor. Barrier. 31. Knight Penitent. Mana 71%. That skill is not ready. Mana 92%. Council Quarters. Barrier. 31%. Knight Penitent. Adherent. Mana 85%. Knight Penitent. Mana 50. Mana 73%. Inquisitor. Mana 94%. Inquisitor. Barrel. Mana 85%. Knight Penitent. Barrier. 31%. Barrel. Barrier. 0%. Knight Penitent. Mana 64%. Mana 80. Barrier. 31%. Adherent. Inquisitor. Mana's Inquisitor. Mana 92%. Chef Barrel. Flop sex side at 11. Barrier. 31%. Door. Barrier. 0%.
I need time.
Barrel. You are already at full life. Barrier. 31%. Devoted Champion. Mana 6 Grand Inquisitor. Mana Sacred Position. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana Interaction with the Teleporter. Mana 66%. Mana 87%. Defense, Death, Rule, Bitter, Tails, Hero, Fiend, Load, Fort, Mark, Attack, Augur, Corrupt, Arca, Ward, Shad, Mark. Teleporter. Bottom action button. Interact. Reliquary of Arid, Knight Penitent, Skeleton, Shocking Skeleton, Knight Penitent. Mana 40%. Mana 15%, Knight Penitent. Mana 38%, Skeleton Captain, Skeleton Corpse Axe, Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana Knight Penitent. Skeleton. Mana 40, Mana 67%. Knight Penitent. Adherent. Containers. Skeleton Archer. Adherent. Mana Adherent. Fiery Skeleton Archer. Adherent. Mana Knight Penitent. Skeleton. Mana Knight Penitent. Mana 73%. Skeleton Archer. Knight Penitent. Mana 60%. Skeleton Archer. Barrier. 31%. Fiery Knight Penitent. Adherent. Knight Penitent. Containers. Mana 43%. Mana 6. Barrier. 31 Knight Penitent. Inquisitor. Mana 80%. Skeleton Archer. Mana 85%.
I'm not ready yet.
Knight Penitent. Mana 6 Adherent. Mana 62% Skeleton Archer. Knight Penitent. Adherent. Skeleton Knight Penitent. Mana 10. Mana 32% Barrier. Mana 52%. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Mana 94. Wretched Skeleton. Skeleton Archer. Adherent. Wretched Skeleton. Delete. Adherent. Knight Penitent. Not enough mana to use containers. Knight Penitent. Skeleton. Knight Penitent. Adherent. Mana 53%. Mana 74%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier. Flop sex side end 40. Skeleton Archer. Duelist. Mana 86%. That skill is not ready. Left shoulder button. That skill is not ready. Net. Combat. Nat Ghost. Flop sex side end 14. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 31%. Natural motion. Hold. Mark. Pyromancy. Hold. Beat barrier. 0%. Not elemental. Natural. Beat natural. Beast. Night omen. Rare sheet. Mark. Vibe. Marked as. Barrier. 31%. Curator's chamber. Defeat the curator. Barrier. 0%. Curator. That skill. Mana 14%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 50. Mana 32. Mana 40%. Dungeon complete. Cathedral of Light. Mana 84%. Just mark M. Nomad. Mark cause. Mark. Activate any waypoints that you encounter on your travels to unlock a new fast travel location. Kyovashad. Raiders. That skill. Paris 30. Haleyuk. Kratia. Salvage gems. Kratia. Ozra. Weapons. New stock. 5,129,881 gold. Dreist. Side. Bottom. Alt. Dreist. Side quest. Bottom action button. Dungeon. Dry step. Altar of Lil. Fractured. Bottom. Dry. Dungeon. Ivomus 32. Ivomus 30. Ivom. That skill is not. Ivomus 32. Remil. That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. World tier statue. Bottom action button. Interact. World tier. Your entire party must be present. Left shoulder. Character. 1 conjuration. Available points. 5 million. Chip to ruins. Nightmare. Flop sex side at 14. World tier. A member of your party has not unlocked this world tier 3. Nightmare. Unlocked by completing the world. Flop sex side at 14. World tier 3. Nightmare. World tiers. A member of your party has not. World tier. You initiated a vote. Kalathai. Silent _ beat. World tier statue. Left shoulder button. Bot with Dreist capstone dungeon. Waypoint teleport. Flop sex side at 14. Close enemies are those who are in melee range. Distant enemies are those who are outside of melee range. Fate's Retreat, Sarada. Washad. Bottom action. Warning. Dominion Man.
I
That
need
skill
more time.
requires a charge to use. Mother's that Dominion Mancer 50. Vile. That succubus. Mother's is
I need
that
more time.
that's Dominion Mancer. Mother's chosen. That mother's disciple. That skill requires a charge. Dominion Mancer 56. Kill of right action button. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill requires a charge to use. Flesh. That succubus. You have reached Fallen Temple. Bottom action button. You can revive other players by clicking on their fallen spirits. They will not lose durability when revived this way. Fallen Temple, Kill of the Primes. Bottom action button. Interact. Fallen Temple. Enter the antechamber of the damned and choose your containers. Containers.
This place is cursed.
Character, Chip to Ruins Night, Blackened Femur, Living Steel, Distilled, Elixir of Resource, Elixir of Akon, Elixir, Gurgling, Trep Wisp, Faceless, Jal, Blackened Feet. Containers. Containers. Right shoulder invite to trade. Set no player to invite. Bottom act the unknown hero. Set titles within profile. Attack power. Armor. Life. Strength. Intelligence. Willpower. Dexterity. Left analog stick click stats and materials. Left trigger. Right trigger. Top action but trade complete. Character Chip to Ruins Night. Mounts are restricted if that skill is not ready. Antechamber, that skill is not ready. Bloodstone Pedestal. Bottom action but Bloodstone Pedestal Sigil of the Week. Bottom action button. Interact. Invest that skill is not ready. The Glut Succubus. Flesh Thresher. Rash Tronic Vegetable. Modded 29%. Succubus. Modded 22%.
I'm not
that
ready
skill
yet.
is not ready. Mana 43%. Bone Cleaver. Mana 8 Succubus. Mana 30 Flesh Thresher. Not enough mana to use that skill. Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 23%. Oppressor, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 24%, Flesh Thresher. Not enough mana to use that skill. Crusher. Flesh Thresher, Oppressor. Mana Succubus. Ravager. Vile.
I'm not ready.
That skill is not ready. Containers. Ravager. Bone Cleaver, Shattering Bone Cleaver. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 31%. Vile Beam. Vile Beam. Conjure Mana 48%. A more powerful Oppressor. Mana 67%. That skill is not ready. Mana 89%. Containers. Barrier 31%. Succubus. Barrier 0%.
I need
That
time
skill is
to
not
prepare
ready.
that.
Crusher. Barrier 31%. That Flesh Thresher. Barrier 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Bone Fanatic. Crusher. Barrier. Grave Vile Beam. Flesh Thresher. Succubus. Flesh. Grave Vile Beam. Grave Vile Beam. Mana. Grave Vile Beam. Fanatic. Barrier 31%. Demonic Barrier. Vile Beam. Mana 85%. Vile. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Mana 64%. Flesh Thresher. Mana 26%. Vile. Flesh Thresher. Not enough mana to Succubus. Mana 23%. Bloodthirsty Crusher. Flesh. Shattering Succubus. Shattering Crusher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Mana. Burning Crusher. Succubus. Flesh Thresher. Shattering Crusher. Succubus.
I need time to
Vile
prepare
Beam.
that.
Mock Bloodstone. Bottom action button. Mana Vile Beam. Succubus. Mana 35%. Mana 57%. Barrier. Mana 78%. Antechamber of the Damned. Mana 98%. Bloodstone Pedestal. The Cursed Halls. Barrier 31. Barrier 0%.
I need time
That skill is
to
not
prepare
ready.
that.
That skill is not Crusher. Barrier 31%. Flesh Thresher. Barrier 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Vile. Succubus. Mana 88%. Harbor. Barrier 31%. Barrier 0%. Sparking Vile Beam. Sparking Vile Beam. Not enough mana to use that skill. Harbor. Fallen Shaman. Harbor. Mana 90%. Crusher. Flex Elixir of Iron. Mana 64%. Succubus. Barrier 31%. Vile 1. Barrier
not ready yet.
0%. Vile Beam. Elbumaz Vesper Elite. Barrier 30. Fallen Overseer. Barrier 0%. Harbor. Elbumaz Vesper Elite. Mana 30%. Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 25%. Trial of the Indolent. Idol of the Fallen Temple. Destroy the Idol of the Fallen Temple. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana Barrier 0%. Snowy Fallen Lunar. Mana Snowy Fallen Overseer. Stone Carver. Mana Harbor Shaman. Stone Harbor Shaman. Stone Carving. Bottom action button. Harbor. Mana Harbor.
I'm not
Cursed
ready
Halls.
yet.
That skill is not ready. Barrier 0%. Mana 100%. That skill is not. Lock Sexicide at 21. Barrier 31%. Cathedral of Flesh. Barrier 0%. That skill is not ready. Bone Cleaver. Mana Nerd has Clarity. Nerd has Clarity. Bone Cleaver. Nerd has Clarity. Delete.
I need time
Mana
to
7.
prepare
That skill is not ready. Mana 100%. That skill is Succubus. Barrier 31%. Flesh Thresher. Barrier 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Harbor. Flesh Thresher. Barrier 31%. Fallen. Barrier 0%. Bone Cleaver. Gafix Frost. Bone Cleaver. Crusher. Succubus. Gafix Cold Claw. Delete. Elixir of Advent. Mana 89%. Vile Beam. Barrier 31%. Harbor Limited. Barrier 0%. Crusher. Mana 6 bone cleaver. Bone clip 10 razor pulse. Release. Mana 12%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Succubus.
I need
Barrier.
time.
31% file 1. Barrier. 0%. Carver. Carver overseas. Carver. Barrier. 31%. Animus urn.
I
Barrier.
need time.
0%. That skill is not fleshed vile feet. Flesh crusher. Barrier. 31%. Succubus. Barrier.
I need
0%.
time.
Succubus. Windy. Fallen. Barrier. 31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier.
I'm not ready yet.
0%. Vile. That skill is not vile. Crusher. Barrier. 31%. Vile 1. Barrier. 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Flesh Thresher. Barrier. 31%. Flesh Thresher. Japix Shockweaver. Elite. Barrier. Japix Shockweaver. Elite. Flesh Thresher. Fallen. Bone Cleaver. Japix Shockweaver. Not enough vile. Oppressor. Burning Succubus. Fallen. Mana 5. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 33%. Not enough mana. Hellcaller Succubus. Carver. Barrier. 0. Mana 78%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. Mana 99%. Vile Fiend. Barrier. 31%. Vile Fiend. Barrier. 0%. Flesh Thresher. Fallen. Mana 4. Carver. Mana 6. Barrier. 31%. Carver Overseer. Barrick. Mana 69%. That skill is not ready. Mana 91%. Carver. Vile 1. Fallen. Carver Overseer. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 31%. Mana 25%. Vulnerable. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 29 to Triune Worshipper. Vulnerable. Character. Sorcerer. Nat. Divine. Struck. Mark. Mana 80%. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Mana 100. Altar of Sacrifice. Barrier. 0%. Barrier. 42%. Elias. Hatred's Remnant. Mana 46%. Mana 67%. Mana 50. Mana 30. That skill. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Mana 69. Mana 40. Mana 15%. Elias. That skill is not ready.
I'm not ready yet.
Mana 42. Mana 22%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 4. Dungeon complete. Mana 86%. Activate any waypoints that you encounter on your travels to unlock a new fast travel location. Ked Bardu. Altar of Sacra. Ked Bardu. Carrot. Augury method. Nimble. Mark. Pins. Favorited item. Character. Mark. Strider bound. Mark. Left shoulder. Skosk. Fractured peaks. Waypoint. Telcox Explosionia 58. Rogues can use imbuement skills to modify some of their attacks to deal different types of elemental damage and apply additional harmful effects. Kyovashad. Ked Bardu. Bottom action but that skill is not Remil. Bottom act that skill is not ready. World tier statue. Bottom action button. Interact. Thickest 42.
My
Your
allies
entire
must be
party
here
must
to
be
do
present
that.
and alive to do that. Hansa 88. World Tier Statue. Bottom action button. Interact. Flop sex side at 27. World tier, a member of your world tier, unable to start a party vote while one is world tier statue. Bottom character marked as Chip to Ruins Night, Elixir, Wisp, Elixir, Faceless Shrine Nightmare Sigil. Sacred Nightmare Sigil, Shifting City Face marked Hallowed Ossuary Nightmare Sigil. And consumes, you initiated a vote. Vote to start Nightmare Dungeon Act left shoulder, Nightmare Flop sex side at 27. The strongest elixirs can be crafted at the alchemist starting at level 50. Rotting Catacombs, left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Sarada. Top action button link item left analog stick click quick message right analog stick click expand. Hallowed Ossuary. Collect animus from animus carriers. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Urns. Flop sex side at 27.
I'm not ready yet.
Plague Maggot. Plague Mag, Shambler, Iron, Plague Mag, Lucas, Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse, Lucas Tombstone, Mana, Shambling Corpse, not enough mana, Loaded Corpse Beam, Revenant, Lucas Tombstone, Loaded Corpse Beam, Revenant, Mana's, Lucas Tombstone, Mana 77%, Shambling Corpse, Mana 97%. Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Mana 66, Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Blocking Loaded Corpse Beam, Blocking Loaded Corpse Beam, Blocking Loaded Corpse Beam, delete, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 95%. Chip to Ruin, Mark Elixir, Profane, Mark Elixir of Hope, Deserted Distilled Exquisite. Plague Iron, Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse, Mana, Shambling Corpse, Plague Maggot, Loaded Corpse Beam, Loaded Corpse Beam, Mana 20, Mana 47%, Shambling Corpse, Blocking Loaded Corpse Beam, delete, Mana 31%, Mana 52%, Mana 72%, Shambling Corpse, Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse, Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Dragos Forthief, Plague Maggot, Dragos Forthief, not enough, Mana 34%, not enough mana, Loaded Plague Maggot, not enough, Shambling Corpse, that skill is not ready. Bloodstains, Mana 95%, Geosum Spark Flasher, Mana Barrier, 0. Mana 39%, Revenant, Barrier, that skill is not ready. Mana 81%.
Hunted this wretched creature.
Loaded Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse. Mana 41%, Shambling Corpse. Not enough mana to use that. Loaded Corpse Beam. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse.
I have chased
Loaded
them
Shambling
into
Corpse.
this
Blocking
nest
Loaded Corpse Beam.
and
Barrier. 30. Blocking not Loaded Corpse Beam. Blocking Loaded Corpse Beam. Delete.
and I feel
Mana
for all
Shambling
who
Corpse.
wander
Shambling Corpse.
unknowingly into
Shambling
these
Corpse.
crypts.
Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Mana 53%, Darius Shock, Dragos Grave Maker, Shambling Corpse, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 20, Dragos Grave Maker, Dragos Grave Maker, Mana 8, Bloodstained Scrap of Paper, right analog stick click stop slash close.
This
Barrier,
as I bleed
31%.
out
That
my
skill is not
last
ready.
among the corrupted
Barrier,
tombs
0%.
of those who have been
Animasern,
my
loaded,
brothers.
shambling corpse. Loaded, that's loaded
Hunted
corpse.
this wretched
Loaded
corpse
corpse,
as long as
shambling
I've been
corpse,
able to
shambling corpse.
move
Not enough mana to use
against
that skill. Loaded corpse,
But
loaded corpse
beyond
speed.
love
Shambling
and grow
corpse.
strong
Loaded
in
corpse
numbers.
speed. +1 Paragon point.
I have chased
Character,
them
mana
into this
49%,
nest
mana
and
70%.
been caught in
Left
a
shoulder
trap.
button. Right
Their
shoulder
leader
button.
can raise
Mana
the
100%.
dead. And
Iron
I fear
Gate.
for all
Ring.
who wander
Ancestral.
unknowingly into these crypts. If you have the skill, hunt them down. Do not let my death be for naught.
Flop sext side at 42. Flop sext side at 42. Barrier, 31%. Barrier, 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. Flop sext side at 42. Flop sext ability mark. Severe mark Seer's Staff of Engulfing Flames. Ancestral legendary marked as junk. Knowledge conceded knowledge marked conceded nimble staff. Seer's conceded nimble staff. And set knowledge orders. Chest. Bottom action button. Loaded corpse beam. Shocking shambling corpse. Not enough mana to use that skill. Shocking shambling corpse. Shocking shambling corpse. Delete. Mana 21. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 60. Mana 84. Barrier. 31%. Barrier. 0%. That undercrop of rebirth. Return the blood urns. Left shoulder button. Character. Left shoulder button. Urns. Blood Magus. Eagle Shrine. Walking Blood Magus. Mana 32%. Villager. Mana. Walking Blood Magus. Shambling Corpse. Barrel. Darius Spark Call. Walking Blood Magus. Revenant. Shambling Corpse. Walking Revenant. Delete. Darius Spark Call. Delete. Mana 60%. Shambling Corpse. Revenant. Darius Spark Call. With Vampire Bat. Cool.
I'm not ready
Darius
yet.
Spark Call. Mana 6 cool. Mana Shambling Corpse. Mana 78 for cool. Mana 100% cool. Barrier 31% cool. Champion. Mana not enough. Blood Magus. Shambling Corpse. That skill is not ready. Walking Revenant. Walking Blood Magus. Walking Revenant. Not enough mana to use. Mana 49%. Shambling Corpse. Mana 6 turns. Villager. Mana 91. Champ Rule. Revenant. Rule. Harpop 14. Harpop 14. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 7. Not enough. Revenant. Mana 5. Mana 28. Barrier. Mana 50%.
I'm
Left
not
shoulder
ready
button. That skill is not ready. Mana 92. Bloodstone Pedestal. Bottom action button. Vampire Bat. Mana 51%. Character Ghoul Bastard. Warlock. Ferocious. Marked as junk. Juggernaut's Adventurer's Tunic. Ghoul Bastion. Juggernaut's Adventurer's Tunic. Ancestral Legendary Chest. Ghoul Bastion. And Juggernaut's Adventurers. Marked Mana 100%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 31%. Mana Vampire Bat. That skill is not ready. Cool. Vampire Bat. Mana 100%. Skeleton Cap. Skeleton Cap. Lord Brilliant. Not enough mana to use that skill. Bloodstone. Shambling Corpse. Barrier. 31. Barrier. Mana 72%. Mana 93%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Earns. Vampire Bat. Mana 40 not revenant. Mana 32%. Iron Gate. Bottom Act Ghoul. Mana's Iron Gate. Mana 95% Ghoul. Barricade. Revenant. Walking not enough mana to use that. Walking Blood Magus. Amulet. Mana 3rd Blood Magus. Blood Magus. Not enough mana to use that. Blood Magus. Blood Magus. Mana Blood Magus. Blood Magus. Skeleton Corpse. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 30. Vampire Bat. Mana 54%. Mana 4 Ghoul. Barrier. Vampire Bat. Revenant. Mana 6. Left shoulder button. Mana 80. Ghoul. Barrier. 31%. Shambling Corpse.
I'm not ready yet.
Barrier. Loaded Corpse Beam. Life 83. Ghoul. Barrier. Ghoul. Earns. Barrier. 0%. Help to revive Sex Side End. Bottom action button. Indirect. Mana 40 not revenant. Loaded Corpse returns. Arrows. Mana 47%. Mana 100%. Left shoulder button. Rucker. Flop Sex Side End 40 earns. Shambling Corpse. Flop Sex Side End. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Mana 35%. Mana 56. Barrier. Mana 77%. Mana Barrier. 0%.
I'm not
That
ready
skill is
yet.
not ready. Iron Gate. Bottom action button. Interact. Bloodstone Pedestal. Bottom action
I'm not
button.
ready yet.
Barrier. 31%. Chamber of Martyrs. Barrier. 0%. Blood Bishop. Mana Barrier. That skill is not ready. Mana 32%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 7. Mana 30. Mana 5%. Barrier. 31%. Mana 47%. Barrier. Mana 60. Mana 37. Mana 10%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 52%. Mana 70. Mana 40. Mana 17%. Not enough mana.
I'm
Mana.
not ready
That
yet.
skill is not ready. Mana Barrier. Mana 60. Awaken to its skill. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 85%. Graptal Rosh's Iridescent Loop. Ancestral Unique Ring. 867 item power. Plus 9 Smiting Circle. Ancestral Legendary Ring. 8 The Ward. Gravitational Necklace. Smite. Heck. Sob. Ram. Magic. Mark. Ferocious. Mark as jump. Upgrade Glyph. Current. Level 11. Next radius increase. Flop Sex Side at 48. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 9%. Awaken Glyph Stone. Mana 30%. Mana 72%. Mana 94%. Left shoulder. Flop Sex Side. Upgrade Glyph. A bit left shoulder. Flop Sex Side at 48. Character. Marked as left shoulder button. Fractured Peaks. Wait. Bottom. Step. Prior. Waypoint. Teleport. Flop Sex Side at 48. Necromancers have the ability to see and interact with corpses. Kill enemies to spawn their corpse, and you Kyovashad, Chamber of Martyrs. Bottom action button. Interact. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Zarin 75. Karn 85, Gritty Goblin 78. And Fox Gritty Goblin 78, Kyovashad, B. Troll, Druid Dude 81. Meet Karn 85. Vazad, Demayan, Imbrant Aspect, salvage, craft sigils. Imprint, craft, salvage sigils. All junk, 8, salvage, all, sacred, ancest, sacred. Craft, enchant item. Item, HOV ruin at, Zebek, salvage. All junk.
Nice.
Repair, tempering, masterworking. Item. 2 feet length, ice hard break. Ice hard brace. Meat carnate, meat meat. BL bovinate, kudomila. Tide collector. Stash, rings and amulets.
Pieces. Rare and
Stash.
beautiful.
Dimir. Left shoulder but. Idania. Stash. Stat Demayan. Priority Ozran, Zebek. BL Vein 87. Tele B Fatal Troll B BL Bovid Fatal Immortal Druid Meat Carnate Demayan Imprint Aspect Craft Sigils Disable Enable Salvage Sigils Enchant Item Imprint Aspect Item Preview Booger Set DTF D Left Shoulder Button Lisbeth Fract Dungeon Side Bottom Skoskaland Stash Waypoint Saragar Services DTF Booger 74. Your threat increases as you kill enemies in Helltide, attracting powerful Hellborn. Saragar. Lavashad, teleport to destroyed here, Shaga. Yonko Will 92. Necroreborn Sep AF, Imprint
There's
Aspect.
magic in all things.
Imprint Item.
Let me show you.
Necroreborn 79. Shifter Item, Craft Sigils. Disabled, Disabled, Nightmare. Necroreborn 70, Imprint, Craft, Salvage Sig, Enchant Item.
May your road be
To
filled
replace
with
seats,
wonders.
5,714,155 gold. CDs, Salvage, Repair, Tempering, Masterworking. Salvage. Directly in Necroreborn 79, Necroreborn 7, Yonko Will 92, Ardnall. Heal. Bottom action, Yonko Will, Tinkerbell, Upgrade Potion. Major, Superior Healing Potion. Mage, Craft Elixirs. Enable, Disable, Transmutation. Disable, Enable, Craft Incense. Disable, Upgrade Potion. Superior Healing Potion. Craft Elixirs. Enable, Disable, Elixir of Holy Bowl, Elixir of Momentum. Disable, Elixir of it, Transmutation. Transmute Malignant, Body Part. Crafted Cache. Contain, Disable, Ahavarian, Disable. Crafting Materials, 0, Enable, Craft Incense. Song of the Mountain. Tink, Yonk, Ardnall. Character. Left Yonko Will 92. 100. Yonko Will 92. Yonko Realin. Salvage Gem, Craft Gems. Disable. Ruby, 3/3. Block Ruby. Disable. Diamond, Flawless Diamond. Gem, Diamond. Chip Diamond, Flawless Diamond. Gem. Weapon, plus 22.5 Craft. Quest complete. Gem crafting, character, head, neck, ring, flawless diamond. Gem. Can be inserted into equipment with sockets. Head, neck, ring. Yonko Will 92. Yonko Will 92. Salvage craft unsock add sock craft add sockets. Yonko Will 92. Yonko Will profile. Two-handed conceded Yonko Will 92. Conceded nimble staff. And salvage gems. Craft gems. Enabled. Ruby. Enabled. Amethyst. 3/3. disabled. Amethyst, enable, disable, flawless ruby. Gem, ruby, chip ruby, flaw, craft. Cancer Mancer 8, flawless ruby, ruby.
Brilliant.
Gem. Weapon, chip, disable, enable, disable, disabled, flaw, emerald. Gem. Weapon, flawless emerald. Gem. Character, head, torso, hat, legs. Slot, hat, head. Slot transmog, on. Yonko character, available points. Left Yonko abilities, Chip to Ruins Nightmare Sigil, Act Chip Broken Bulwark Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Tier, Consume Sigil, you initiated a vote, Elixir of Fortitude 2. Exquisite Deserted Underpass Nightmare Sigil, Belfry Zakar, Jalal's Vigil, Wretched Delph, Nightmare Dungeon, Earthen Wound, Carrion Fields Night, Left Shoulder Button, Right Shoulder Button, Teleport Yonko Will 92. Enemies are considered affected by rogue traps when they are within a trap's persistent area or afflicted with its harmful effects. Corrupted Keep, Left Shoulder Button, Right Shoulder Button, Sarada. Top Action Button Link Item Left Analog Stick Barrel, Barrel, Blood Clan Impaling, Barrel, Hide Glove, Character, Hide marked as junk, Ring, Equipped, Tal Rosh's Iridescent Loop, Ancestral Unique Ring, Door, Bot, Vengeful, Hellcaller, Blood Clan Mauler, Blood Clan Impaler, Mod Hellcaller Blood Clan Shaman, Banshee, Fiery Blood Clan Shaman, Mono 4%, Blood Clan Impaler, Blood Clan Marauder, not enough mana to use that's, Blood Clan Mauler, Bloody Pile, Banshee, Vengeful Spirit, Vengeful Blood Clan Impaler, Vengeful Spirit, Bloody Pile.
I need
That
time.
skill is not ready. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 82%. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 92%. Bloody Barrel. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 64%. Left shoulder button. Barrier. Vengeful Spirit. Barrel.
I'm not ready
Mana
yet.
85%. Door. That skill is not ready. Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Vengeful Spirit. Slain Knight. Mana 36. Slain Knight. Vengeful Blood Clan Mauler. Mana 5%. Blood Clan Impaler. Mana 27%. Slain Knight. Blocking Blood Clan Impaler. Blocking Grave Blood Clan Marauder. Tainted Blood Clan Mauler. Vengeful Spirit.
I'm not ready yet.
Tainted Blood Clan Mauler. Banshee. Blood Clan Mauler. Barrier. Grave Blood Clan Mauler. Delete. Mana 46%. Blood Clan Mauler. Minion. Mana 69%. Left shoulder button. Mana 92%. Blood Clan Marauder. Banshee. Vengeful Spirit.
I'm not ready yet.
Vengeful Spirit. Not enough mana. Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Blood Clan Marauder. Mana 33%. Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Mana 28%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier. Blood Clan Marauder. Vengeful Spirit. Barrier. Blood Clan Mauler.
I'm not
Vengeful
ready
Spirit.
yet.
Barrier. 0%. Mana 50. Vengeful Spirit. Mana barrier. Mana 51%. Mana barrier. 0%. Mana 93%.
I need time.
That
to
skill is
prepare.
not red. Slain Knight. Bottom barrel. Vengeful Spirit.
I need time.
That skill is not ready. Vengeful Spirit. Not in Blood Clan. Vengeful Hellcaller Banshee. Elite. Sparking Banshee. Elite. Nightmare Vengeful. Not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier. Banshee. Mana 34%. Mana 56%. Mana 77%. You are already at full life. Mana 97%. Barrier. 31%. Left shoulder
I'm
button.
not ready yet.
Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Blood Clan Impaler. Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Mana 44%. Blood Clan Marok. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful. Barrel. Mock, you have reached your destination. Vengeful. Windy Vengeful Spirit. Not enough mana. Blood Clan Inhale. That skill is not ready. Windy Vengeful Spirit. Delete. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Impaler. Windy Vengeful Spirit. Delete. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 18%. Blood Clan Impaler. Barrel. Mana 59%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 100%. World boss spawning soon in Fractured Peaks. Blood clan impaler. Barrier, 31%. Sorc. Bottom action
I'm not
button.
ready yet.
Barrier, 0%. Barrel. Barrier, 31%. Bloody pile. Barrier, 0%. Character, mark, hide, spell, magic, mark as. Destroy the construct. Barrier, 30. Corruption heart, bloodline marauder. Corruption, bloodline mauler. Barrier, corruption heart, bloodline shaman. Mana 84%. Barrier, 0%.
I need time to prepare.
Blood clan impaler. Blood clan marauder. Blood clan mauler. Banshee. Mana 26. Blood clan impaler. Mana 69 for Terror. Blood clan, vengeful spirit. Burden, that skill is not ready. Mana not enough mana. Blood clan impaler. Barrel, Banshee. Mana, blood clan marauder. Chest. Bottom action button. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana, chest. Mana 50%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 100%. Barrier, 31%. Barrier, 0%.
I'm not ready
Blood
yet.
clan impaler. Shattering vengeful, that skill is not ready. Shivering vengeful spirit. Mirroring banshee, that skill is not ready. Life 100%. Mana 46%. Mana 69%. Eternal glove, blood boiling brilliance. Conceded nimble staff. Ancestral legendary staff, blood boiling brilliance. Marked as junk. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier, 31%. Not enough animus to fill this urn. Barrier,
I need
0%.
time to prepare.
Banshee. Barrier, 30. Blood clan Banshee. Blood clan mauler. Blood clan mauler. Ganon white
I'm
ball.
not ready yet.
Blood clan impaler. Blood barrel. Blood clan impaler. Barrel. Blood clan impaler. Ganon white ball. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 20. Mana 9%. Mana 40. Vengeful spirit. Barrel. Life 67%. Blood clan impaler. Blood clan mauler. Blood clan mauler. Blood clan impaler. Blood clan impaler. Not enough mana to use this. Blood clan marauder. Blood clan impaler. Blood clan impaler. Blood clan impaler. Merrick Thunderfist. Blood clan
I'm not
impaler.
ready yet.
Blood clan marauder. Blood clan mauler. Merrick Thunderfist. Blood clan mauler. Merrick Blood clan impaler. Not enough. Bloody pile. Mana 59%. Barrier. Bloody pile. Mana 100%.
I'm not ready yet.
Blood clan marauder. Blood clan marauder. Adventure. Blood clan marauder. Mana 5. Blood clan marauder. Ravenous soul. Bottom action button. Mana 33%. Mana 30%. Blood Clan Shaman. Blood Clan Marauder. Mana 32%. Blood Clan Shaman. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Not enough mana to use. That's Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Mauler. Mana 37%. Blood Clan and Blood Clan. Not enough mana to use. That's Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Shop. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Impaler. Mana 23%. Blood Clan Shop. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Shaman. Mana 8 Epic Thunder Shifter. Greater Radiant Chest. Shiv. Ancestral. Mana 78%. Vicious. Carry. Stellar Oracle. Conceded Nimbles. Stellar Oracle. Marked as junk. Available points. 2. 137,644 gold.
I'm not
Barrier,
ready.
31, slain 9. Bottom action button. Barrier, 0%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Door. Bottom action button. Door. Blood Clan Mauler. Mana 67. Banshee. Mana Banshee. Mana Blood Clan Impaler. Minion. Mana Blood Clan Impaler. Mana 69%. Blood Clan Impaler. Mana 66%. Mana 86%. Vengeful Spirit. Door. Bottom action button. Barrier. 0. Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Mana 69%. Banshee. Blood Clan Mauler. Blood Clan Vengeful Spirit. Banshee. Mana 10%. Banshee. Mana Vengeful Spirit. Rodion Prospering. Mana 39%. Mana 6. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 90%. Vent. Blood Clan Marauder. Blood Clan Blood. Not enough mana. Blood Clan Impaler. Blood Clan Impaler. Mana 87. Vengeful Spirit. Assist and Clarity. Not enough mana to use that skill. Assist and Clarity. Elite. Assist and Clarity. Elite. 30 Hood. Mana 7. Banshee. Mana 30. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 78%. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 40%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 100%. Barrier, 31%. Barrier, 0%. Flop sex side at 52. Vengeful Spirit. 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 Barrier, 42%. Barrier, 14%. Blood Clan Banshee. Flop sex side at 52. Mana 85%. Barrel.
I need
That skill is not
time to
ready.
prepare that.
That skill is not ready. Animus Urn. Bottom action. A door has been unsealed. That skill is not ready. Barrier, 31%. Hazard Abomination. Barrier, 30, mana 60, mana 37, barrier. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 52, barrier, mana 100, barrier. Mana 60, mana 40, mana 18%, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 16%, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 5%, barrier, 30, awaken glintstone. Bottom action button. Mana 89%. Basic chest arc awakened, bat auger, awakened glyphstone, ability, mark hide to mark ring, mental, primal gauntlets of abundant energy, marked as circle of frozen memories. Ancestral legendary ring. Marked as 2 hand, feet, leg, hand, torso, neck, ring. Equipped, ring. Ring, marked at, bat, diplomas, primal breastplate of singed extremities. Ghoul bastion. Mark, circle of frozen Hero, mark diplo, wise augur, band of ancient flame. Ancestral legendary ring. 9. Character, mark, band of ancient flame. Upgrade glyph. Current. Upgrade. Level 10, level 11. Next radius increase at level 15. For every 5 dexterity purchased within range, you deal plus 5.5% increased damage to burning targets. Plus 0.40%. You deal 10% X increased direct damage to burning enemies. Available to allocate. 0 XP. Enchanter. 0/8 XP. Current. Level 1. Next radius increase at level 15. For every 5 intelligence purchased within range, you deal plus 2.0% increased non-physical damage. For each skill equipped in your enchantment slots, gain 5% plus maximum resistance to that skill's element. Flop sex side ed 52. Character marked as junk. Ship to ruins nightmare sigil. Ancestral earth wretch jet belfry deserted underpass nightmare sigil. Ancestral nightmare sigil mark path of the blind nightmare sigil. Consumed you initiated a vote. Vote to start path of the blind nightmare dungeon, tier 25. Enabled. Disabled. 08. Directional pad left. Salvaging your items will produce materials used for crafting, and can also unlock new looks in your wardrobe. Eldame Keep, Broken Bulwark. Bottom action button, Nightmare Dungeon activated, Flop sex side ed, Death with marked as mark, left shoulder button, up, stash. Waypoint. Kyovashad, tele 420 74. The fear status effect prevents enemies from moving or taking action and causes the affected target to run away for a short duration. Kyovashad, Azkaban 90. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Teleport Elatus 70 Holy Decree Ramrod TSB Salvage. All TSB hickeys Elatus Imprint Ask Craft Salvage Enchant I Elatus as
I'm not ready yet.
Eldame Keep. R trap left shoulder button. RN Cascade Azkaban 90. Azkaban TSB T Salvage Gems Craft Gem Unsocket. Band of Ancient directly in inventory. Character Slaw Trant Flawless. Salvage Craft Gem Unsocket. Add sockets.
Rare and beautiful.
2 feet leg hat ring. Circle of frozen TSB Hick TSB Hickey 76. TSB Hickey 76. TSB Hickey 70. TS Flawless Diamond. Gem. Can be Elatus 70 Band of marked as Elatus Kracia Ozret Weapons. 94,198 gold. 158 weapons.
For the light.
New stock delivery. Flawless diamond purchase. 100 and salvage craft gem unsocket. Add sockets. Pro Tor T ring. Circle of frozen memories. TSB Akasha 8 Elatus 78 Eldame Keep. Bottom action but right shoulder invite to party. Malice. RN Casca 80 RN Casca 85. RN Casca 85. Our character, flawless, left shoulder, right Talathai, 50, Nelik, Malice, Wisp, remove part, RN Casca, flop sec, RN Casca, RN Casca, Elatus 70, right nope, Elatus 7, bottom action, 5,129,881 gold. 500, Elatus 78. Elatus 78. Elatus 78. Ripcord 64. TSB Akasha 88. Ripcord 64. Ripcord 64. Ripcord 64. Ripcord 64. Trick TSB Akash character flawless Ripcord 6 B GG crit elect salvage gems. Craft unsocket add sockets. Elect prof tour neck ring circle material this will material cost creation elect torso neck ring Elatus 70 TS left shoulder stash dungeon whisper bottom act step side bottom act nightmare teleport Draven 42. Rogues can use imbuement skills to modify some of their attacks to deal different types of elemental damage and apply additional harmful effects. Drawing fold, Hapless Frontier. Bottom action button. Interact. Path of the Blind. Travel to the Temple of Sight. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Flop sex side at 52. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Not Plains Hornet. Razor Spine. Peace. Mana Peace. Peace. Mana Peace. Mana 1%. Mana 6%. Wretched Mother's Herald. Razor Spine. Wretched Mother's Herald. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mother's Chosen. Fallen Shaman. Wretched Mother's Herald. Fallen Shaman. Wretched Mother's Herald. Help to revive sex side. Wretched Mother's Herald. Mana 92%. Wretched Mother's Herald. Elite. Mana 53%. Mana 74%. Fallen. Mana 25%. Mana 59%. Mana 82%. Razor Spine. Barrier. 31%.
I need time to
Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Barrier. Plains Hornet. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Peace. Peace. Mana. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Razor Spine. Peace. Plains Peace. Razor
I need
Spine.
time to prepare.
Peace. Peace. Mana 29%. Plains Hornet. Mana of Plains Hornet. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 70. Barrier. 31%. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. That skill is not ready. Peace. Mana. Not enough mana to use. Plains Hornet. Casks. Barrier. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Peace. Barrier. Peace. Razor Spine. Mana 49 for Peace. Mana. Plains Hornet. Casks. Barrier. Mana 73%. Razor Spine. Barrier. 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Razor Spine. Mana. Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Elite. Mana 19. Not enough mana to use that skill. Life 58%. Mother's. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Not enough. Mother's Disciple. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Not enough mana. Razor Spine. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Elite. Life not mana 39%. Mana's life 100%. Mana 81%. Apothecary. Character. Mark Wise of Mark. Razor Spine. Barrier. 31%.
I'm
Barrier.
not ready yet.
0%. Razors. Peace. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Barrier. 31%. Razor Spine. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Elite. Mana 49. Mana Barrier. 0%. Left shoulder but Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Mana 74%. Mana 94%. Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Barrier. 31. Razor Spine. Razor Spine. Razor Spine.
I need time.
That skill is not ready. Mana 54%. That skill is not ready. Mana 15%. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Mana 39%. Stone Cash. Bottom action button. Barrier. 31%. Flop sex side at 53. Barrier. 0%. Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. Bloodhawk. Barrier. 31%. Please. Wretched Mother's Disciple. Wretched Wretched Mother's Disciple. That skill is not Wretched Mother's. Not enough mana to use that skill. Plains Hornet. Barrier. Wretched Mother's Disciple. Wretched Mother's Disciple. Please. Mana. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Mana 25%. Mana 48%. Left shoulder button. Right action button. Mana 97%. Mother's Herald. Barrier. 31%. Bloodstone. Barrier. Flesh Thresher. Mother's Herald. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Herald. Crusher.
I need
Mother's Herald. Not enough. Crusher. Barrier. 0. Mother's Disciple. Containers. Mana 88%. Containers. Sub-containers. Succubus. Barrier. 31%. Mother's Chosen. Crusher. Barrier. Mother's Chosen. Oppressor. Not enough mana to use. Mother's Hero. Mother's Flesh Thresher. Oppressor. Wretched Mother's Disciple. Oppressor. Crusher. Succubus. Crusher. Not enough mana to use that skill. Succubus. Mother's Herald. Mother's Herald. Succubus. Mother's Herald. Mana 7. Mother's Herald. Mother's Disciple. Mana Succubus. Mana 72%. Left shoulder button. Barrier. 35 feet. Containers. Barrier. Flesh Thresher. Mana 75%. Provisions. Mana 96%. Barrier. 31%. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Mana 79%. Right action button. To jump. Barrier. 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. Containers. Mana 62. Flop sex side at 54. Flop sex side at 54. Barrier. Left shoulder button. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Herald. Champion. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mana 59%. Mana 79. Succubus. Mother's Disciple. Mana Flesh Thresher. Barrier. 0%. Wretched Oppressor. That skill is not Succubus. Mother's Chosen. Crusher. Mother's Herald. Mana 60%. Mana 82%. Mother's Herald. Bloodstone. Bottom containers. Mother's Chosen. Flesh Thresher. Mother's Disciple. Champion. Chest. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Crusher. Crusher. Mother's Disciple. Mana 54%. Containers. Mother's Oppressor. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Herald. Mana 29%. Left shoulder button. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Barrier. Mother's Chosen. Oppressor. Mana. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mother's Herald. Not enough mana to use that skill. Bloodstone pedestal. Bottom action button. Interact. Barrier. 31%. Mother's Disciple. Barrier. 0%.
I'm not ready yet.
Mother's Disciple. Barrier. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Crusher. Mana Crusher. Mother's Chosen. Mount Prisoner. Bottom action button. Fallen. Oppressor. Wretched Mother's Herald. Fallen. Mother's Disciple. Fallen.
I'm not ready yet.
Wretched Mother's Herald. Found prisoner. Fallen. Mother's Herald. Mother's Chosen. Fallen.
I need time.
Mana 24%. Fallen. That skill is Mother's Chosen. Fallen. Wretched Mother's Herald. Found prisoner. Mana 91%. Fallen. Mother's Disciple. Not enough mana to use that. Wretched Mother's Herald. That skill is not red. Mana 16 for Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Fallen. Mana 6. Mother's Chosen. Mana 90%. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Bound Prisoner. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Fallen. Mother's Chosen. Mana 39%. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mana 81%. Grave Fallen. That skill is not ready. Event complete. Greater Radiant Chest. Barrier. 0%. Left shoulder button. Objective. Barrier. 31%. Containers. Flesh Thresher. Mother's Chosen. Mana 80. Crusher. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Crusher. Not enough mana to use. Flesh Thresher.
I need
Mana 30%. Mother's Herald. Mother's Disciple. That skill is not ready. Mana 70. Mana 90%. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Herald. Crusher. Mother's Chosen. Flesh Thresher. Mother's Chosen. Bloodstone. Barrier. Succubus. Mother's Herald. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Crusher. Mother's Crusher. Flesh Thresher. Crusher. Barrier. Crusher. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mother's Disciple. Succubus. Mana left shoulder button. Mother's Herald. Mana 88%. Mother's Herald. Flesh Thresher. Containers. Mother's Herald. Barrier. 0% mana 95%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. Mother's Disciple. Wretched Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Mana 50. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mother's Disciple. Minion. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 25. Mana 4. Barrier. Flop sex side. Mother's Chosen. Barrier. 0%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 77. Mana 98%. Barrier. 31%. Flop sex side at 54. Barrier. 0%. Barrier. 31%.
I'm not ready yet.
That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Scourge of the Land. Defeat the Scourge of the Land. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier. Mana 22%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Scourge of the Land. Mana 53%. Mana 31%. Not enough. Barrier. That skill is not ready. Barrier. Mana 29%. Mana 52. Mana 26. Not enough mana to use that skill. Hence. Mana 20. Mana 48%. Upgrade glyph. Current. Level 11. Next radius increase at level 15. Mana 100%. Proof, depth, distant, terror, strike, cruel, Snowguard's Warlord, Mark, Sovereign Helm of Shared Misery. Sovereign Helm of Shared Misery. Sovereign Helm of Shared Misery. Sovereign Helm of Warlord Great Helm of Concentration. Marked as junk. Charged primal sabotants. Charged proof marked as junk. Marked at grim. Marked favorited item. Warlord Great Helm of Concentration. Character mark. Champion monsters that appear in World Tier 3, Nightmare and World Tier 4, Torment, Ked Bardu, Temple of Sight, Zerk 74. BPV Zerk 74, Selenga, Salvage. Aspect upgraded. Charged aspect, chill, BPV, salvage, unsocket, adds, unsocket. Favorited directly in inventory, character, head. Left shoulder, BPV Zerk 70, BP chill for stat, select sap repair, tempering. Item. To add affix, two-handed. Feet, hands. Equip, torch, head. Sovereign Helm of Shared Misery. Chill for baguette 79. Pyromat, Frost Cage. Worldly Endurance, Worldly this will material cost. Sovereign. Worldly Fortune. Magic. Lucky Hit. Up to A plus 6 Worldly material cost. 12. Sovereign Helm of Sovereign Helm. Worldly Fortune, Worldly material cost. 12. Sovereign Helm of Shared, Sovereign Helm, Chill for baguette set, World material cost. 12. Sovereign Helm of Shared Misery. 2. Feet, head, torso, flop sex, primal breast. Natural, worldly endurance, chill for material, this will material cost. Primal, pyromancy worldly world, material cost. Primal, worldly fortune, magic, lucky hit, up to A plus 16.0 to 25 world material cost. 12. Primal breastplate. Item. To add affixes onto. 2. Feet, leg, hand, stable sovereign vambraces. Ancestral legendary gloves. 838 shock cut natural finesse, chill material, chill for baguette, stable. Worldly fortune. Magic. Lucky hit, up to 8 world material cost. 12. Stable sovereign vambrace. 2. Feet, chill for baguette 79. Runic cleats of audacity. Ancestral legendary boots. 865 item power. 400 salvage. Direct repair, directly in inventory. Disabled. Salvage, repair temperate, mask tempering. Item. 2 feet, hat ring, circle, shock finesse. Legendary, chill for baguette 79. Sorcerer stability. Worldly stability, material cost. 12. Circle of shock cut natural material cost. 12. Circle of frozen shock cut material cost. 12. Circle shock cut material cost. 12. Circle of shock cut natural material cost. 12. Circle shock cut natural finesse material cost. 12. Circle of frozen memories. Ancestral circle of two-handed conceded element frost material cost. 12. Conceded nimble frost material cost. 12. Conceded element frost material. This item is temporary conceded item. To add affixes onto. Select a rare / legendary item or recipe. Weapons. Offensive. Frognorn 66. Character. Two-handed. Equipped. Conceded nimble staff. Frognorn 66, stash, Frognorn 6, gnome, imprint, crafts, imprint aspect. Favorited item. Warlord Great Helm of Concept, chill for baguette 79. Head, neck, ring, hands, torso, primal breath, codex of aspect, ever-living aspect, juggernauts, material, imprint, material cost. 20 item, code item, favorite. 2 feet, hand, torso, hand, state, codex, accelerating aspect. Ranks, aspect of frozen orbit. Aspect, material, imprint, material cost. Imprint aspect.
Yes.
Favorite.
You seek power.
2 feet, runic cleats of audacity. Codec item, LC Aerith 63. Proctor at let 2 head concede imprint codex aspect of piercing static. Rank 12/16. Aspect at battle cast blood conceded aspect material imprint material cost. 50 imprint aspect. Favorited item. Warlord Great Helm of Concentrate item. Flop sex side ed 55. Hurricane 75. Character. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Character. Available points. Normal, left shoulder button, right action, Palathize party, 2/4. Left action button. 96, 90, 91, 96, 96, 90, 96, 96, Kovar 85, abilities. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Left shoulder, right, Palathize, Dark Knights, Hurricane, character, Shift to Ruins, Mark X, Elixir of Momentum, Elixir of Iron Barbs, Whispering, Kovar 85. Marked as John, favorited item, Shift to Ruins Nightmare Sigil, Akhans Grasp Nightmare, Earth, Wretch, Belt, Deserted Underpass Nightmare Sigil, Belfry Zakara Nightmare, Deserted Underpass, Belfry Zakara, Jalalsvij, Wretched Delve Nightmare Sigil, Earthen Wound Nightmare Sigil, Wretched Delve, Earth, Carrion Fields Nightmare, Akhans Grasp Carrion Fields Nightmare, consumes, you initiated a vote. Vote to start Carrion Fields Nightmare Dungeon, Tier 27, Nightmare Dungeon activated, left shoulder button, Nightmare DVD Celeste 61. Retemper tempered affixes at the cost of tempering durability. Items without tempering durability cannot be retempered further. Fetid Field, Undying Marches. Bottom action button. Interact. Carrion Fields. Return the ancient statue to the pedestal. 2. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Skeleton. Flop set skeleton. Skeleton corpse. Skeleton passage. Loaded corpse beam. Mana loaded corpse beam. Mana 70. Mana 97. Shambling corpse. Barrier 31. Shambling corpse. Barrier 0%. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse beam. Skeleton passage. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Left shoulder button. Shambling corpse. Barrier. Skeleton. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Skeleton. Mana 82. Skeleton. Shambling corpse. Scorching loaded corpse beam. Skeleton. Skeleton corpse axe. Shocking loaded corpse beam. That skill is not ready. Fiery loaded corpse beam. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 48%. Mana 69%. Barrier 31%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button.
Time to prepare.
Barrier 0%. Skeleton. Look. That's skeleton archer. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse beam. Loaded corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse. Loaded corpse beam. That skill barrier. Not enough mana. Skeleton captain. Loaded corpse beam. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse axe. Shambling corpse. Left shoulder button. Shambling corpse. Mana barrier,
not ready yet.
31%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier, 0%. Silent monolith. Left shoulder. Fetid field. Barrier, 31%. Shambling, skeleton
I'm not
captain.
ready yet.
Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton. Skeleton corpse bell. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse bell. Mana 63%. Of rare glyph. Conjure enable. Ice armor. Frost. Ice. Firebolt. Frostbolt. Firebolt. Frostbolt. Firebolt abilities. Left shoulder button. Barrier. 31%. Skeleton. Skeleton. Shambling
I'm
corpse.
not ready yet.
Skeleton. Skeleton. Skeleton archer. Skeleton. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Skeleton cap. Shambling corpse. Skeleton captain. Mana 42. That skill is not ready. Mana 83%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Web dead. Barrier. Flames point. Toxic
I'm
lurker.
not ready yet.
Arachnid horror. Toxic lurker. Arachnid horror. Mana 34. Not enough mana to use. That's plague creeper. Mana skeleton corpse. Plague creeper. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse. Planescape. Mana 43%. Mana 64%. That skill is not ready. Mana 85%. That's plague creeper. Arachnid. Plains point. +1 paragon point. Plains point. Mind post. Toxic lurker. Mana 29%. SPID early. Mana 40. Not enough mana to use. That's plague creeper. Mana 28%. Plague creeper. Arachnid horror.
I'm not ready.
Plague creeper. Stormy arachnid horror. Sparking arachnid. Stormy arachnid horror. Arachnid horror. Arachnid horror. Mana 30. Shocking arachnid horror. Elite. Very. Mana 46%. Exit. Arachnid horror. Ancient statue. Plague creeper. Toxic lurker.
I need
Arachnid horror. Ancient statue. Plague creeper. Mana 3%. Ancient statue. Bottom action button. Mana 45%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier. 31%. Objective barrier. 0%. Fetid field. Barrier. 31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. You have reached your destination. Ancient left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Fetid field.
I'm not
Barrier.
ready yet.
31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier. 31%. Loaded corpse beam. Barrier. 0%. Shambling corpse. Barrier. 31%.
I'm not ready yet.
Fire orb art. Skeleton. Minion. Left shoulder art. Barrier. 0%. That skill you have skeleton. Loaded corpse beam. Mana loaded corpse beam. Mana 40%. Mana 62%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 100%. Barrier. 31%. Left shoulder
I'm
button.
not ready yet.
Barrier. 0%. Barrier. 31%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. Healing well. You have reached your destination. Barrier. You are already at full life. Barrier. 0%. Loaded corpse beam. Barrier. 31%. Shambling corpse. Skeleton. Loaded corpse beam. Loaded corpse beam. Skeleton. Skeleton captain. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 80. Barrier. 31%. Skeleton captain. Barrier.
I'm not ready
0%. Fiery loaded corpse beam. Barrier. Fiery bloated corpse beam. Skeleton champion. Not enough mana to use skeleton. Wretched bloated corpse beam. Delete. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Mana 29%. Mana 50%. Left shoulder button. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse axe. Barrier. 0%. Bloated. Shambling corpse. Mod that skill is not ready. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse axe. Skeleton corpse axe. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mod left shoulder. You have reached dreadful plague maggot young. Burning plague maggot young.
I need time.
Maniac. Mod cleaver. Mod maniac. Ancient statue. Bloodjaw. Cleaver. Cleaver. Maniac. Ancient statue. Bloodjaw. Mana bloodjaw. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 14. Not mana 30 watts. That skill. Mana 12%. Not enough mana to use that skill. Life 80%. Left shoulder but you have reached maniac. 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 Maniac.
I need time.
Executioner.
To prepare that.
Maniac. Executioner. Mana 9. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana Executioner. Mana 20. Mana 4. Barrier. Executioner. Executioner. Maniac. Executioner. Executioner. Cleaver. Mana 48%. Maniac. Cleaver. Mana 91%. Cleaver. Skeleton corpse knife. Bone cleaver. Bone cleaver. Ravager. Mana 55%. Mana 78%. Mana 98%. Fetid field.
I need
That skip.
time to prepare that.
Look. Skeleton archer. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse beam. Skeleton archer. Skeleton archer. Loaded
I'm
corpse
not
beam.
ready yet.
Mana 32. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse beam. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 5 per left shoulder
I'm
button.
not ready
That
yet.
skill is not ready. Mana 82. Skeleton corpse axe. Barrier. Skeleton archer. Loaded corpse beam. And mana 27. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 44%. Left. You have reached your destination. Mana 80. Shivering loaded corpse. Skeleton corpse. Shambling corpse.
I'm not ready.
Shambling corpse. Not in shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Not enough mana to shivering bloated corpse. Mana shivering bloated corpse. Hell collar bloated corpse. Piece of it. Mana 69%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Mana 100%. Barrier 31%. Shambling corpse. Mana 62%. Healing well. Right action, Palathize party, 2/4. Left action button. Leave party. Right analog stick click voice chat. Sex Sidet. Sarada. Calathai. Silent _ beating heart queen _ bad. Left trigger. Right trigger. Friends list. Top action button add a friend. Barrier, 31%. Silent monolith. Barrier, 0%. Tomb Lord. Mana 6, that skill is not ready.
I need
That
time.
Tomb Lord. Not enough bone wall. Tomb Lord. Mana not enough mana to use that skill. Mana skeleton ballistic skeleton. Mana 9 Tomb Lord. Bone wall. Mana 51%.
I need time.
That mana not enough mana to use. That mana 30 Awaken Cliff. Monster, want barrier, with mana 77, mana 97%. Upgrade glyph. Current. Level 11 ability marked as junk. Favorited bone battle carrot dual lay shank spinal wand of overwhelming currents. Conceded nimble staff marked as junk. Conceded shattered twin blade. Ancestral legendary dagger spinal wand of over shattered twin lord's helmet. Dual skin mark arcanum mark shattered twin blade. Spinal wand Blopsex side ed 57. Shattered twin blade. Ancestral legendary dagger. 806 marked as junk. Shattered twin blade. Ancestral legendary dagger. 869 item power. Marked as spinal wand of overwhelming current. Shattered twin blade. Marked as junk. Marked as junk. Shattered twin blade. And shattered twin blade. Marked as spinal wand of overwhelming currents. Ancestral legendary wand. Marked as junk. Mark arcane. Mark favorited item. Warlord. Character marked as Warlord. Shift to Ruins Nightmare. Elixir. Shift with favorited item. Faceless Wisp. Vault of the Forsaken Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral consumes. You initiated a vote. Vote to start Vault of the Forsaken Nightmare Dungeon. Tier 28. Enabled. Disabled. 10. Directional pad left. Hold. To respond. Character marked as Shift to Ruins Night Wisp. Vault of the Forsaken. The state of Sanctuary is based on the party leader's progress. Undying Marches, Carrion Fields, Nightmare Dungeon activated. Left shoulder button. Dungeon, bottom. Nightmare Dungeon Blopsex side ed 57. After finishing the campaign, new challenges and rewards await in the Nightmare and Torment World tiers. Shipwreck Respite, Vessels. Vessel, right shoulder button. Wretched Bloated Corpse, Wretched,
I'm
that
not
skill
ready
is not
yet.
ready. Monas, Shambling, Burning Bloated Corpse Beam, Deckhand. Barrier, Shambling Corpse, Burning Bloated Corpse, plus Shambling Corpse, Plague Maggot. Mana, Plague Maggot, Shambling Corpse. Mana 54%, Shivering Bloated Corpse Beam, Shivering Bloated Corpse Beam.
I'm not ready yet.
Strider, Shivering Bloated Corpse Beam, delete. Mana 90, Barrier, Life 81%. Deckhand, First Rash. Mana's not enough mana to use that skill. Plague Maggot. Shambling
I'm
Corpse.
not ready yet.
Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Deckhand. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Loaded Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Shambling Corpse. Loaded Corpse Beam. Deckhand. Shambling Deckhand.
I need
Not
time.
enough mana to use that skill. Barrier. 0% Rash. Deckhand. Shambling Corpse. Mana 3%. Marked as Mark. Mana 7. Shivering First Mate. Barrier. Not enough mana to use that. Sparking First Mate. Grave Tidewalker. Sparking First
I
Mate.
need time.
Not enough mana to use that skill. Sparking First Mate. That's mana 6%. Not enough mana to crash. Shambling Corp. Deckhand. Minion. Grave Tidewalker.
I'm
That
not
skill
ready
is not ready. Mana 40. Grave Tidewalker. That skill. Mana 28 for Thrash. Minion. Thrash. Mana Thrash. Minion. Thrash. Mana Thrash. Mana 29%. Dragon's character. Mark Arcanum Lake. Marked at life 92%. Mana 9 barrier 31%. Loaded Corpse Beam.
I need time.
Barrier 0%. Plague Maggot. Loaded Corpse Beam. Plague Maggot. Mana 74%. Plague Maggot. Plague Maggot, Plague
I
Maggot,
need time.
Plague Maggot, Deck Hat, Ancient's Totem, Plague Maggot, Mana 83%, Deck Hat, Shambling Corpse, Loaded Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Deck Hat, Moth Ratch, Mana Deck Hat, Ancient's Totem, Windy Shambling Corpse, Ancient's Totem, Mana 24%, Left Shoulder Button, Mana 64%, Gurgling Head, Trembling Hand, 9, Mark Mana 100%, Drift, Barrier, 31%, Barrier, 0%, Vessels,
I need
that skill is
time
not
to
Loaded
prepare
Corpse, Plague Mag, Deck Hand, Deck not in Barrier, Mana 28, Walking First Make Deck Hand, Mana 29%, Check Barrier, Mana Shambling Corpse, Mana 4, not enough mana to use that skill, Vessels, Barrier, Vessels, Mana 31%, Mana 51%, Mana 72%, that skill is not ready. Mana 90, Shambling Corpse, Deck Rash, that skill, Mana 9%, not enough mana to use that's Tidewalker. Mana Tidewalker. A barrier has been dispelled. Travel to Sailor's Demise. Barrier, 31%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Barrier, 0%. Flop sext side at 58.
Greetings. Hello. Hello. Greetings. Greetings. I'm
That
not
skill
ready
is not
yet.
ready. Sword goddess. Tidewalker. Deckhand. Tidewalker. 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 Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 73%. Sailor's Demise. Mana 95%. Deckhand. Loaded corpse. Deckhand. 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 Shambling corpse. Deckhand. Wretch. Wretch. Deckhand. Wretch. Mana's burning bloated. Deckhand.
I'm not ready
Wretched.
yet.
Shambling corpse. Wretched bloated corpse. Delete. Mana Deckhand. Wretch. Mana barrier. 0 Deckhand. Mana 4 left shoulder button. Shambling corpse. Mana 45%. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Mana 38%. Miradur. Mana 30. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 40. Deckhand. Miradur. Mana 54%. Shambling corpse. Shambling corpse. Barrier. Left shoulder button. Vessels. Mana 84%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Shambling, loaded corpse beam, deckhand. Not enough mana to use that skill. Shambling corpse. Mana 17, barrier,
I'm
mana
not ready
91%. Deckhand, shambling corpse, deckhand, shambling corpse, deckhand. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 92%. Shambling corpse, loaded corpse beam, wretch. Not enough mana to use deckhand. Vessels. Resplendent chest. Vessels. Mana 90%. Chain disc healing well. Red. Area. Shambling corpse, slide. Delete. Not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier. Shambling corpse, slide. Delete. Shambling corpse. Deckhand. Lock pots. Deckhand. Loaded corpse beam. Red. Mana barrier. 0%. In Adorned exceptional armor of the protector. Ancestral legendary exceptional armor of the exceptional corpse. Wander runic cleave corrupt mark vanguard mana 100 wretch. Mana 41 shambling corpse. Loaded corpse beam. Mana 12%. Not enough mana to use that scratch. Mana 54%. Left shoulder button. Barrier 31%. Vessels. Barrier 0%. Loaded corpse beam. Loaded corpse beam. Vessels. Loaded corpse beam. Deckhand. Mana 30. Deckhand. Shambling corpse. Deckhand. Barrier deckhand. Not enough mana to use that skill. Tainted deckhand. Not enough mana. That skill is not red crash. Blocking that skill is not blocking first mate. Delete. Vessels. Left shoulder button.
I'm not
Barrier.
ready yet.
0%. That skill is not ready. Barrier. 30. Shambling corpse. Loaded corpse. Mana. Deckhand. Ravenous soul. Wretch. Mana. Wretch. Mana. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana. Tidewalker. Deckhand. Wretch. Tidewalker. Not enough mana to use that skill. Wretch. Tidewalker. Deckhand. That skill is not wretch. Mana. First mate. Mana. First deckhand. Wretch. Mana. First mate. Raj, first mate, not enough mana to use that skill. Raj, Tidewalker, Raj, Deckhand,
I'm not ready
Raj,
yet.
Deckhand, Raj, first mate, Deckhand, Raj, Tidewalker, Raj,
I'm not ready
Deckhand,
yet.
Tidewalker, Deckhand, Tidewalker, Deckhand, Tidewalker, first mate, not enough mana to use that Raj, mana 74%, mana 95%, Flame Core Thief, elite, that skill is not ready, Greater Radiant Chest, mana Coven's Gloves, and mana Barrier, 0%, Mark Vanguard, Gale, Stretch, Mark, Hawk, Mark, Aegis, Plague, Mark, Warning, Chamber Key, Vessels, Chamber, Vessel, Warning, Vessels, left shoulder button, right shoulder button, Barrier, 31%, Vessels, Barrier, 0%. Barrier, 31%. Vessels. Barrier, 0%. Vessels. Vessels. Sir, you have reached your loaded corpse with Deckhand. Deckhand. Artillery Shrine. Bottom action button. Left shoulder button. Reg. Mana 20, mana 40%. That skill is not ready. Mana 83%. Barrier, 31%. Chamber Door. Bottom action button. Barrier, 0%. Sanctum of the Sea Hag. Drowned Sea Hag. Mana 18, not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier, that skill is not ready. Mana 40, mana 15%, that skill is not ready. Mana 25%, not enough mana to use Crash. Mana 20, not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier, mana 4%, that skill is not ready. That skill is not ready. You are on barrier, not enough mana to use that skill. Barrier, mana 22%, upgrade clip. Ability allocated. Mana 85%. Weather awake helm, awakened glyphstone, upgrade glyph. Current. Level 11 character, marked Serpentine Oblivion. Ancestral, conceded nimble staff. Serpentine Oblivion, conceded nimble, Serpentine Oblivion, conceded nimble staff. Doom Queases of the Protector. Doom Queases of the Protector. Ancestral Legendary Pants. 8 Doom Queases of Ice Heart Breas. Ancestral Unique Pants. 910 item power. Ice Heart Breas. Ice Heart Mark Distance, Warlord Great Helm, Mark Conceded Nimble Staff, Mark. can revive other players by clicking on their fallen spirits. They will not lose durability when revived this way. Saragar. Sanctum of the Sea Hack. Cow Hansen 19. Embraced at 64. Deep Cow Hansen Art Cow.
I'm
That
not
skill is
ready
not
yet.
Cow Hansen 99. Logo Dubs 83. Logo Dubs 83. CDs. Salvage. Aspect upgraded. Aspect cloak L Art Null. Arc Squeak character. Arc Squeak 95. Marked as junk. Shifting City Nightmare. Marked as Deserted Underpass Nightmare Sigil. Belfry Zakara Nightmare Sigil. Jalal's Vigil Nightmare Sigil. Wretched Delve Nightmare Sigil. Faceless Shrine Nightmare Sigil. Earthen Wound Nightmare Sigil. Akhon's Grasp Nightmare Sigil. Shifter Ruins Nightmare. Akhon's Grasp Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Shift Marked Deserted Underpass Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Belfry Zakara Nightmares. Deserted Underpass Nightmare. Consume. Nightmare Dungeon active. Left shoulder button. Nightmare Telepart Suite 95. Upon reaching level 15 and completing the Legacy of the Magi quest, sorcerers unlock enchantments, allowing them to utilize powerful passive versions of their skills. Webbed Caverns, Southern Expanse. Bottom action button. Interact. Deserted Underpass. Slay all enemies in the Webbed Caverns. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Flop Sext Side at 59. Jars. Plague Creep Barrels. Plague Creeper. Plague Creeper. Plague Toxic Lurker. Toxic Wretched Toxic Lurker. Plague Creeper. Toxic Lurker. Barrier Mana 40%. Wretched Arachnid Horror. Mana 82%. Toxic Lurker. Barrier 0%. Furline. Toxic Lurker. Toxic Lurker. Arachnid Horror. Plague. Toxic Lurker. Toxic Lurker. Toxic Lurker. Barrel. Plague Creeper. Mana 6 Toxic Lurker. Plague Creeper. Toxic Lurker. Mana Arachnid Horror. Plague Creeper. Not enough mana to use that. Plague Creeper. Mana 47%. Plague Creeper. Toxic Lurker. Plague Creeper. Wretched Arachnid Horror. Plague Creeper. Mana 5%. Plague Creeper. Toxic Lurker. Mana 96%. Wretched Arachnid Horror. Delete. Plague Creeper. Barrier 66%. Plague Creeper. Barrier 40%. Toxic Lurker. Barrier 0%. Barrels. Barrier 31%.
I'm not ready yet.
Last Wave Shrine. Barrier. Plague Creeper. Toxic Lurker. That skill is Toxic Lurker. Mana. Toxic Lurker. Wretched Toxic Lurker. Plague Creeper. Barrier. Mana. Barrier. Arachnid Horror. Arachnid Horror, Plague Creeper, Flop Sexicide Heads, Chest. Mana 49%, Plague Creeper, Toxic Lurker, Plague Creeper,
I'm not
not
ready.
enough here, that skill is not ready. Mana 55, Arachnid, not enough mana, Plague, Toxic Lurker. Provoca Virulence, not enough mana, Provoca Virulence. Toxic Lurker, Arachnid, Arachnid Horror, Plague Creeper,
I need
Toxic
time
Lurker,
to prepare
Toxic
that.
Lurker, Toxic Lurker. Mana, Plague Creeper. Plague Creeper. Barrier has been dispelled. Simple, mana 60%, mana 80%. Flop Sexicide at 60. Mana 100%. Flop Sexicide at 60. Flop Sexicide at 60. Barrier, 31%.
I need time
Barrels.
to prepare that.
Barrier, 0%. Slippering, Flop Sexicide at 60. Barrels. Nangari Sans, Nangari Except, Wretched Nangari Seer, Nangari Mana Barrier,
I'm not ready
that
yet.
skill is not ready. Mana 18%, Nangari Sand Scale, Nangari Rattlejaw, Nangari Sand, not enough, Wretched Nangari Seer, Elite. Barrier, Wretched Nangari Seer, Plague Creeper, Wretched Nangari Seer, Plague Creeper. Mana 75%, Resplendent Chest. Mana 98%. Archon Armor of Concussive Strikes. Spell Aegis, Storm Swell Wizard's Touch. Doom Cleases of Might. Ancestral Legendary Pants. 867 item. Doom Cleases of Might. Ancestral Legendary Doom Cleases. Agate Market. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder, left shoulder button. Right exact. Barrier, 31%. Arachnid Horror, Nangari Seer, Plague Creeper, Nangari Rattlejaw, Shards. Mana 28%, Host of Cisnos. Mana 70%, Barrier, 0, Nangari Rattlejaw. Barrier, Nangari Sand
I'm not
Scale,
ready yet.
Nangari Sand Scale. Note that skip Mana 7, not Mana 30, that's war devices, Barrier, Nangari Seer. Barrier. Zoxic Storm Killer, SPID Hurling, that skill, SPID Hurling, not that skill, Derek Nangari, fellow PXU work, that skill, with Mana 10, Mana 30%, Flop Sexicide at 6, XF, Mod Nangari Seer, Mana 70, Barrier, 0 for Nangari Rat, Nangari Seer, not enough mana to use that exact. Mana 75%, Shambling Corpse, that Plague Creeper, Wretched Arachnid Horror, not enough mana to use Toxic Lurker, Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Captain, Shambling Corpse, Wretched Arachnid Horror, Nangari Seer, not enough mana to Skeleton Captain, Vengeful Spirit, Skeleton Captain, that skill is not Shambling Corpse, Mod Skeleton Corpse Axe, Magic, Skeleton Captain, Arachnid Horror, Toxic Lurker, Skeleton Banshee, Arachnid, Hellcaller Banshee, Mana, Toxic Lurker, Walking Vengeful, not in Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Corpse, Walking Vengeful Spirit, Barrier, that skill is not ready, Walking Vengeful Spirit, not enough mana to walk Hellcaller Banshee, Elite, Skeleton Corpse, Fiery Vengeful Spirit, Mana, Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Captain, that's Skeleton Cap, not enough mana, Skeleton Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Corpse, Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Corpse, that's Mana 4%, not enough mana, Shambling Corpse, Skeleton Captain, Skeleton Healing Well, not enough mana to use, you are already at full life. Mana 81%. Weathered Bridges, Iron Walk, Wanderers, Healing Well,
I'm
that
not
skill
ready
is not
yet.
ready. Healing Well. Bottom action button. That skill is not ready. Flop Sexicide at 61. Flop Sexicide at 61. Nangari Seer. Barrier, 31%. Nangari Seer. Plague Creeper. Nangari sand scale, Nangiri sand scale, more device, more device, more device, Nangiri rattle jaw, more device, Flake swift,
I'm
Flake
not
swift,
ready yet.
Flake swift, barrels, Nangiri rattle jaw, Nangiri seer, toxic lurker, Nangiri rattle jaw, Flake swift, mana 60, barrier, mana 83%, barrier, 31, toxic lurker, Nangiri seer, Flake creeper, mana 31%, flop sex side at 6, barrels, that skill is not ready, mana 97%,
I'm not
Nangiri
ready
seer,
yet.
toxic lurker, Nangiri rattlejaw, plague creeper, Nangiri seer, Nangiri rattlejaw, Nangiri seer, not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 4, flop sex side at 61, Nangiri sand, flop sex side at 60, toxic lurker, that skill is arachnid horror, not enough mana to use toxic lurker, Nangiri seer, ancient's totem, mana 46%, Nangiri stepvan, barrier, flop sex side at 61, Nangiri rattlejaw, wretched toxic lurker, that skill, barrier, Nangiri seer, wretched arachnid, mana 28, wretched toxic lurker, delete. Wretched toxic lurker, delete. Mana 51%, mana 72%, mana 9 barrier, 31%. You have reached your destination. Mana, that skill is not ready. Mana 56%, flop, that skill is not ready. Mana Nangiri seer. Mana 20%, Shadera spark touch,
I'm not ready.
That skill, mana 4%, mana 26%, not enough mana, mana 21, not enough mana to awaken Flipstone. Bottom action button. Mana 72%. Upgrade blip. Current. Barrier. 0% mana 100%. Marked chat, marked as left shoulder button, Keji stand. Side, bottom, Skoskalan. Dut, bottom, up. Side, wait teleport confirmation. Travel to Metastad. Bottom action button accept. Rogues can use imbuement skills to modify some of their attacks to deal different types of elemental damage and apply additional harmful effects. Menestad, Slippery Grounds. Bottom action button. Interact, that skill requires, warning, left shoulder button. Set. Focus lock. Left shoulder button, store, prowler, that,
I need
prowler,
more time.
prowler, that skill requires a focus lock, prowler, that, prowler, focus lock. Menestad, LB, 83. Nerong 56. Nerong 56. Flop sex side at 61. Mylitka, Pilgrimage Board. Bottom, Pilgrimage Board, Mylitka. Stable Master, Western Ways. Traveler's Cask. Bottom, Prowler. Loose Stone. Bottom action button, Arctic Bear, left shoulder button. Right Prowler, Focus lock. Flop sex side at 61. Bone. Mana's Earthquake. Mana 61%. Flop Sexicide at 61. Mana 82%. Focus Lock. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior Archer. Focus Lock. Mana 50. Mana 22%. Prowler. Mana 9. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Mana. Bone Warrior. Mana 66%. Mana 88%.
I
That
need
skill is not
time to
ready.
prepare that.
That skill is not ready. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Flop Sexicide at 61. Arctic Bear. Broken Lock. Prowler. Lost Pack. Lost Pack. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 95%. Bone Warrior. Bone Warrior. Character, left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Fractured Peaks. Fractured Peaks. Wait, side quest, LB. 83 plus. Teleport confirmation. Travel to Menestad. Bottom action button accept. Menestad, Western Ways, left shoulder. Sex side at Nerong 56. That skill requires a charged warning. Your return town portal will. That skill requires a charge to use. That skill the Sallow Riverbanks, right action button. To climb down, right action button. To climb up, Ice Clan, Ice Spider. Spider. That skill is not Spider Host. Ice Clan Mauler. Ice Clan Mauler. Ice Clan Mauler. Ice Clan Impaler. Ice Clan Shaman. Mana 86%. Flop Sexicide at 61. Left shoulder button. Waypoint. Kyovashad. Services. Stash. Wardrobe. Heal. Weapons. Rings and amulets. Purveyor of curiosities. Stable master. Blacksmith. Alchemist. Occultist. Jeweler. Bottom action button. Travel. Wait teleport confirmation. Travel to Kyovashad. Bottom action button accept. Upon reaching level 15 as a druid, druidic spirit offerings will begin dropping from enemies, which you can turn in at Tur to Kyovashad, the Sallow Riverbanks, D4 Shadow Bamps, Ike Up Shadow Bamp 73. The barbarian's arsenal consists of a two-handed bludgeoning weapon, a two-handed slashing cane, flop set, vengeful spirit. Vengeful Spirit. Mana 20 Maltorius.
They are ready.
Master Necromancer. Flop Sexicide at 61. Mana 87%. Character marked as junk. Available points. Normal node. Left shoulder but right, flop set ability, mark shift to ruins nightmare sigil. Mark path of the blind nightmare sigil. Consumed, you initiated a vote. Vote to start path of the blind nightmare dungeon activated. Left shoulder nightmare dungeon, tier 29, bottom action, stash, skoskalin. Dry steps. Teleport confirmation. Travel to path of the blind. Bottom action button accept. Close enemies are those who are in melee range. Distant enemies are those who are outside of melee range. Drawing fold, Atlas Frontier. Bottom action button. Interact. Path of the Blind. Travel to the Temple of Sight. Echo of Hatred. Character marked as junk. Paragon's Rise. Ancestral Rare Chest Armor. 820 item power. 1435 armor, minus 25. Plus 485 maximum life 460 to 567. Plus 60 life per second 60 to 143. Empty socket. Requires level 80. Sell value, 17,591 gold. Durability, 100/100. Tempers, 5/5. Bottom action button. Equip. Top action button. Compare. Left action button. Mark as favorite. Left action button. Hold. Drop. Flop sex side at 61. Mirroring. Plains Toilet. Mother's Chosen.
I'm not
That skill
ready.
is not ready. Thundering Mother's Herald. Mother's Chosen. Mirroring Mother's Chosen. Fiery Mother's Herald. Mirroring Mother's Herald. Delete. Mirroring Mother's Herald. Delete. Razor Spot. Fiery Mother's Plains Toilet. Mana 47%. Mana Fallen.
I'm not ready yet.
Mana Fallen Overseer. Mana's Fallen. Plains Hornet. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 59%. Beast. Conceded Nimble Staff. Serpentine Oblivion. Marked at mana 100 for Beast. Mana 82%. Gale marked.
I
That
need
skill is
time
not
to
ready.
prepare that.
Barrier. 31% Beast. Flop sex side at 6. Not enough mana to use that. Razor Spine. Mana 12%. Plains Point. Mana Bloodhawk. Lethal Shrine. Shambling Corpse. Not enough mana to use that. Beast. Mana 26%. Vengeful Spirit. Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Razor Spine. Mana Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 36. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Flop sex side head 6. Skeleton Archer.
I need
Skeleton
time to
Captain.
prepare.
Skeleton Corpse Axe. Skeleton Captain. Skeleton Archer. Mana 20. Not enough mana to use that. Skeleton Corpse Back. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Skeleton Archer. Skeleton Corpse. Not enough mana to use. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 26%. Skeleton Corpse Axe. Shocking Skeleton Corpse Axe. Mana 43%. Blocking skeleton captain. Bloodthirsty skeleton captain. Blocking bloodthirsty skeleton artist. Blocking bloodthirsty. That skill is not ready. Shocking skeleton. Not mana. Shocking bloodhawk. Bloodhawk. 1 mana 68. Bloodhawk. Mana 46%. Dreadful Mother's Herald. Mana 32%. Mana 63%. That skill is not ready. Mana 85%. Plains Cornet. Flock Sexicide. Plains Cornet. Not enough mana to use. Flock Sexicide at 6. Plains Cornet. Mana 36%. Casks. Plains Cornet. Mock Beast. Mana 83%. Plains Cornet. Plains Cornet. Razor Spine. Beast. Mana 25%. Razor Spine. Mana 31%. Beast. Plains Cornet. Life 70. Plains Cornet. Razor Spine. Flock Plains Hornet. Plains Beast. Mana 82%. Razor Spine. Plains Hornet. Plains Hornet. Not enough mana to use that skill. Flop Sexicide at 62. Mana 81%. That skill casks. Barrier 31%. Plains Hornet. Beast. Burning Mother's Chosen. Shocking Mother's Chosen. That skill is not ready. Mana 20. Shocking Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Mana 91%. Flop Sexicide at 62. Barrier 0%. Razor Spine. Barrier 31%. Barrier 0%. Right action button. To clock character marked as John. Beast. Blood order marked as available points. Conjuration skills. Conjure right left shoulder right action button close. Left trigger. Left shoulder button. Palathize party 2/4. Dark Knights. Right action button close. Right action button close. Season of Loot Reborn. Ends August 6. Season Journey. Chapter 3. 7/10 objectives completed. Forsaken offerings. Reward, Predator and Prey. Reward, smaller favor. Season Journey. Right action button. Mounts are restricted in this area. Razor, Plains Cornet. Barrier, 31%. Barrier, 100. Mother's Chosen. Razor Spine. Mother's Hair. Stormy Mother's Decide. Beast. Sparking Mother's Decide. Plains Cornet. Razor. Plains Cornet. Razor Spine. Plains Cornet. Barrier. Plains Cornet. Not enough mana to use that skill. Life. Mana 86%. Right action. Temple of right action button. To jump. Mother's Succubus. Shivering Mother's Herald. Barrier 7. Burning Mother's Herald. Succubus.
I'm not ready.
Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 30. Oppressor. Mother's Disciple. Oppressor. Burning Mother's Chosen. Burning Mother's Herald. Shivering Mother's Herald. Relief. Mana 81%. Skeletal remains. Triune Missive. Bloodstained scrap of paper.
You're right.
Mother's Disciple.
Loyal
Mother's Chosen.
Journey to the
Mother's Herald. Mother's Chosen.
With
Mother's
unwavering
Herald.
hand,
Mana
return the 3
31%.
relics to their
Mother's
rightful
Disciple.
place.
Mother's
Then
Chosen.
will come the
Mother's
glorious
Chosen.
opportunity
Mother's
to
Herald.
judge your soul.
Not enough mana to use that
The
skill. Fallen
worthy
overseas.
who have their
Mana-
eyes
not enough
wide
mana to
open
use
to
that. Mother's
close
Disciple.
ground
Mana
unseen.
41%. Mother's
The
Disciple.
unready
Mana
will have their
12%.
eyes burned
Barrier
out
31.
to
Mana
live
54%.
in darkness.
Flesh Thresher. Mana 95%. Containers. Oppressor. Flesh Thresher. Crusher. Not enough mana. Mother's Disciple. Oppressor. Not enough mana. Succubus. Mana 28. Not enough mana to use. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Crusher. Oppressor. Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 20. Mother's Herald. Fiery Mother's Disciple. Bloodthirsty Mother's. Not enough Mother's. Bloodthirsty. That skill is not ready. Season Fear. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Modded 26 Bloodstone. Bottom action button. Succubus. Mother's Disciple.
I'm not
Press.
ready.
Flesh Thresher. Succubus. Champ. Vile Fiend. Succubus. Vile Fiend. Mana 32%. Mana 53%. Crusher. 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 Not enough mana. Succubus. Mana 28%. Mother's Oppressor. Crusher. Crusher. Mana 4. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mana 18. Mana Crusher. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mother's Hero. Mana 15%. Mana 54%. Mother's Hero. Succubus. Mana 96%. Succubus. Barrier. Mother's Disciple. Block Sexicide and 6. Oppressed. Mother's Hero. Succubus. Mana 28%. Flesh Thresher. Fiery Succubus. Crusher. Crusher. Barrier. 77%. Mana 19%. Fiery Succubus. Succubus. Succubus.
I need
Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Blocking Succubus. Mana 7. Not Mana 38%. Mother's Disciple. Succubus. Succubus. Blocking Succubus. That skill. Mana 25%. Blocking Succubus. Elite. Succubus. Succubus. Blocking Succubus. Elite. Blocking Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana. Flop Sexicide at 63. Barrier. 31%. Bound Prisoner. Barrier. 0%. Fallen. Mother's Chosen. Fallen. Mother's Chosen. Bound Prisoner. Bound Prisoner. Mother's Chosen. Fallen. Bound Prisoner. Mother's Chosen. Bound Prisoner. Mana 82%. Mother's Chosen. Bound. Mother's Chosen. Mana 34 but Fallen. Mana Fallen. Mana Flop Sexicide at 63. Mana 96%. Fallen. Fallen. Mana 8%. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Bound Prisoner. Mana 9. Mother's Chosen. Bound Prisoner. Bottom action button. Fallen. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Chosen. Mana 5%. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Disciple. Not enough mana to use that. Fallen. Mana 8%. Mother's Disciple. Mother's Chosen. Mana. Mother's Chosen. Mana. Mother's Chosen. Mother's Chosen. Mana 9. Fiery Fallen. That skill is not ready. Vengeful Fleet. Demon Vessel. Greater Radiant Chest. Mana 98%. Grim Wand. Ability. Mark Thieves. Mark. Bitter. Mark Barrier. 0%. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder. High tooth. Bloodstone. Crusher. Succubus. Crusher. Crusher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Crusher. Mana 24%. Provisions. Mother's Hair. Crusher. Mother's Disciple. That Barrier. Flesh Thresher. Succubus. Not enough mana to use that. Succubus. Succubus. Vile Fiend. Mana. Succubus. Mana 3%. Succubus. Mana 25%. Not enough. Mother's Hero. Flop Sexicide. Mother's Hero. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Flesh Thresher. Succubus. Hellcaller Succubus. Elite. Mana 25. Mother's Disciple. Hellcaller. Shocking Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Bloodthirsty Succubus. Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana 48%. Flop Sexicide at 63. Vile Fiend. Chest. Crusher. Crusher. Succubus. 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 Not enough mana to use that skill. Mana. That skill is not ready. Bloodstone Pedestal. Bottom action button. Flop Sexicide at 63. Barrier. 0%.
I'm not ready.
That skill is not ready. Bloodstone. Bottom action button. Interact. Barrier. 31% containers. Barrier. 0%. That skill is not ready. Bloodstone head. Flop Sexicide at 63. Scourge of the Land. 77%. Flesh Thresher. Barrier, 0%. Barrier, 77%. Scourge of the Land. Scourge of the Land. Vulnerable. Awakened Glibstone. Bottom action button. Barrier, 0%. Oh, glorious, awakened character, marked hide, visceral, event marked as junk. Adventurer's Boots of Shared Misery. Ancestral Legendary, Runic Cleats of Audacity. Adventurers, Runic Cleats of Audacity. Adventurers, marked Chaos, marked Hero Kit, Band of Control. Ancestral Legendary Ring. 866, Circle of Tal Rosh's Iridescent Loop. Circle of Frozen Memories, marked Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. Ancestral Legendary, Conceded Touch Ward. Ancestral, marked as junk, marked as junk. Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. Serpentine Oblip, marked Conceded Nimble Staff. Serpent Stone, Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. Ancestral. Upgrade Glyph. Current. Level 11. Next radius character, marked as Chipped Ruins Nightmare Sigil. Bloodsoaked Crag Nightmare Sigil. Ancestral Nightmare Sigil. Consumed, you initiated a vote. Vote to start Bloodsoaked Crag Nightmare Dungeon, Tier 30. Enabled. Disabled. Ancestral items need 2 tempered affixes before they can be masterworked, unless they are unique. Hapless Frontier, Path of the Blind, Left Shoulder, Dungeon, Bottom, Increased Crit, Night Teleport, Flopsec Vile, Nightmare Dungeon, Cat Vile 1, Path of the Blind, Mana 8%, Teleport Confirmation, Flopsec Side at 63, Mana 67%, Resistances reduce your damage taken against non-physical damage. A negative resistance value will increase the damage you take from that element. Bloodied Plateau. Mana 100%. The Field of Broken Spears. Flesh Eater. Not enough mana to use that's Flesh Eater. Flesh River. Flesh Crawler. Flesh Crawler. Mana 15%. Mana Flesh Eater. Not enough mana to use that's Flesh River. Mana Flesh Eater. Mana 57%. Flesh Eater. Mana 99%. Powerful, build-changing unique items can be found in World Tier 3, Nightmare, and even more can be found in World Tier 4, Ked Bardu. Bloody Plateau, Drake, Boys Drago 7, Selenga, Salvage, All Junk, That, Stash, Nomen, Imprint Aspect, Craft Sigils, Salvage Sigils. Alt, Salvage, Alt, Sacred.
You will be there.
Long, Boys Drago 78, Salvage. ISD, Character, 4 mil, Flawless Diamond. Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. ISD Longbones, Melpro Rob 70. Bloody Plateau, Left Shoulder Button. Right Shoulder Button. Sarada. Top action button link item left analog stick click quick message right analog stick click expand. Bloodsoaked Crag. Free the prisoners, 6. Echo of Hatred. Find the Echo of Hatred. Character Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. And available points. 9. 4,789,139 gold. Keyword search. Top action button. Hold. Left trigger. Right trigger. Left analog stick click. Switch to glyphs. Left action button. Hold. Refund all. Right action button. Close. Normal note, normal note, board attachment gate. +5 strength. +5 intelligence. +5 willpower. Plus 5 dexterity. Board selection. Board selection. Available points. 4. Keyword search. Top action button. Hold. 4,789,139 gold. Normal node, normal node. Plus 5 intelligence. Bottom action button. Unlock. Normal node. Plus 5 intelligence. Normal node. Plus 5 willpower. Not yet unlocked. Normal node. Magic node. Rare node. Ash. Ability, Serpent Stone of the Moonrise. Ancestral Legendary Focus.